Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Monday Madness. Yay!
Yeah.
How did the
Hello,
weekend go by
boys.
so fast?
I know, right?
Uh, your intro is like weirdly off-putting. It feels like it should be longer.
I
You know, it's just like it just cuts. And you're just like, hey, live show. What's up, everybody?
Okay,
I gotta.
Yeah,
I think I
right.
hit the wrong one.
It's so abrupt.
Wait, I hit the wrong one. Maybe I should do it again.
No,
Should I
no
do it again?
fade-ins.
Do it again.
I'll do it again.
See, that
That
one's better.
Yeah, that
Fade
feels a
down.
little better.
I hit
Yeah.
the wrong one.
The other one is so jarring. It's like, poo, it's over now. The show is starting. Let's go.
Blue Jay, welcome, welcome.
No offense, sir. No offense.
Yeah, Blue
What's
Jay.
going on, everybody?
You sure you want to be on the panel, Blue Jay?
What are you giving away more comic books? Because I can dip
Maybe.
out. So
Maybe just one.
Maybe it has something to do with this clickbait title and thumbnail he has on here.
That's not,
But I
that's
will
okay.
say
I'm gonna
this.
I figured it out, dude. I'm gonna get my comic books my own way. So I might not win anything on the show, but I'll get them.
you're giving away Max.
I'm giving away Max.
Give it away, Max. Okay.
Yeah, Max will be
Some-
giving away
Some
tonight.
prize.
Extra strength Max.
Oh boy.
Oh man. Welcome.
Is it gonna be a controversial stream or?
It might be.
I don't know. We'll see. Hey, LeBeau.
I think I made a mistake coming here.
Do
I
not
think
quit
we
your
dabble in
job to be a
controversy
YouTuber.
normally.
Don't do it.
Damn it.
Yep. I got 1.4K views on a stream me and Max did the other day.
My hours.
And I got $3.20.
Yeah.
$3.20.
So don't
Yeah,
complain.
this is not
about somebody
something.
using foul language on your stream, Max.
Great.
Yeah, this is not something that you want to like consider for an actual career. It's like a side gig.
It's crazy what Bruce was able to do in a year that I still wasn't able to do in 5 years. But I'm not congrats.
Well, I had a lot of help actually. You know, between being on Max's channel and being on Renovision, I had a pretty good start with like my first stream. I had 80 plus subs before the stream even started.
Oh wow,
So,
nice.
and I do a lot of shorts and clip outs and
That's
He
really
does.
be consistent with the shorts and the clip. That's
Yeah.
what
And yes, Terry Boy, if you don't like Max, you can return him after 30 days. And RJ, who received this book, Brucifer, you packed your giveaways very well. Like I am,
You
I
do,
was impressed
actually.
with how carefully you packed the comic up. It was super protected, nicely presented. Thank you. I tried. I pack comic books. I pack comic books the way I want them sent to me because some people. I received a comic book in a manila envelope in between cereal box.
Oh wow. Okay.
It wasn't even a good cereal box either. It was like some crap.
Hey, you got you an extra prize. You got your little cereal. Was it what kind of cereal? Like honeycombs, Magic Spoon?
No, it was like Frosted Flakes.
Frosted
Frosted
Flakes.
Flakes.
Hey, they're great.
Or
They are
I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted.
mediocre.
I know, I'm tempted on crafting with the paper that came with the comic. It's I love it. It's solid. My doll did come in 2 pieces, but
that
I think that's
tried.
no, I think that's more of the error in how they set up the packaging
Yeah.
for those individual dolls.
Yeah, because when I received everybody else's doll, I had to put their accessories back on. It was all off.
Thankfully, mine was still holding on to the paintbrush, but my top half and bottom half were separated, so that was funny.
That didn't sound right. It did not sound right.
Somebody cut me right in half.
I think the worst packaging I received was I had bought like a set of comics. I forgot what comics it was, probably like 15 or 20 comics. So it was in a big box, and it was wrapped in puppy wee wee pads.
Wow.
Use what you have.
I
Hopefully
was
they
just
were
like,
fresh.
They were fresh, but I still put on gloves to handle the wee wee pads and sprayed the comic bags with Lysol.
I can't.
I don't know what people think.
Puppy
I
wee.
know.
Oh God. Maybe put
So-
paper towels and just put puppy wee.
So for everyone that's here, there will be a giveaway tonight, some point during the show. It will be not like last week. There won't be 5. Well, it was 8 comics I gave away.
I
there will
am
be
tempted
one.
on saying Chris should owe me a comic book for last night because
I know. So this will be a slab tonight. I'm not going to tell you what slab it is, but it's a 9/8.
Ooh.
Okay.
So type Krypton in the chat to be entered into the giveaway. RJ, let's go for 2. I think Anthony Beltre holds the
If I
record for the
spell it
most.
Oh my
wrong.
God, that dude,
Five
that dude
giveaways.
wins all the time.
It's
I-
crazy.
Like him and Brucifer. Every time we see Brucifer live, he's won something new. Did you and Anthony do the same like luck ritual or something? And what is it? How do I
Oh.
do it?
Speaking of
Box
which,
office game, now this.
I got something to show off. I'll be right back.
Oh,
I had to say it.
okay.
He won something.
So, how's your day going here, buddy?
I have not been home all day. Oh my god.
I went kayaking with my dad and them.
Oh nice.
It was a good experience. It was nice. Oh wait, now my Bruce is back. All right.
All right, I'm back. All right, so I received in the mail today. I won this book.
Called it.
It's the first appearance of Silk,
Oh,
Ooh.
9.8. Yay! I don't know who's the artist on this. Oh, Humberto Ramos. Who has hips like that? Seriously.
women.
BBL.
I guess.
Yeah, I should-
BBL.
I should track down a picture of me in high school.
Oh God. Watch yourself.
I did not fit into the heroin chic style that was popular at that point.
But I will give a hint about tonight's giveaway. The word for the giveaway is a clue to the comic.
RJ says Kim Kardashian. What the?
It's
Okay.
true.
Oh,
Bro.
I mean, she paid enough for that figure.
Yeah, true. Hey, Brian LCS. Hey, right.
Hey.
Right, everyday photos. If you guys haven't checked out Brian LCS, please head over to his YouTube channel. He gives good giveaways and very informative comic book news. So I will be giving away a slab tonight at some point during the show. So make sure you're in the giveaway. Is it counting, everybody? Let me make sure it's counting. Yes, counting. All right, let's get this show started. Anybody that's not here, they'll get here soon enough.
Oh boy, just tell me what the controversial part is, and I'll probably mute myself. And you're not listening.
You know, you really got to read the title of the video and look at the thumbnail before you come on here.
Oh no, I saw the thumbnail. I was just so curious. There might be some controversial stuff in there.
No, we are going to take on the Lollipop Guild
Oh boy.
and the Dwarves. Damn it!
Oh, crap.
Oh no.
I have no idea actually what we're going to be talking about. Don't pay attention to me.
Hold on.
So while you
Have-
look,
Having a little difficulties with Google Slides. Please stand by.
Professionalism.
patience with this
Patience.
man.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Listen, I'm always
Aw.
prepared, damn it. Always prepared, usually. All right, let's get this show on the road. Welcome to Grassi. What's going on, buddy?
Hello.
Start with best news. Alkalite is dead. Ah!
Oh boy.
Have you heard that Rachel Ellis died? Yes, I heard cancer.
yeah, I heard.
Misty and Jesse from Pokemon.
Hashtag F cancer.
Cancer
Seriously.
sucks.
Yeah.
I lost both my parents to cancer.
Wow.
What?
Within,
yeah.
my mother lost her the day Christmas Eve, which Christmas sucks for me, so I hate
Damn.
Christmas.
Oh, I'm
Jeez.
sorry,
I'm
dude.
not a fan. I'm not a fan of that holiday either. You know, as
Mhm.
somebody who had to do 2 Christmases every year. Oh,
All
but
right,
no,
let's get this-
I feel the cancer struggle.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Bruce. I'm so sorry, man.
Yeah, Christmas sucks. All right,
Yep.
back to fun times. All right, let's get to weekend box office. Won $54 million. It ends with us, 50 million. Twisters at 15. Borderlands, 8.8.
Oh,
Me,
God.
8. Trap, 6.7. Inside Out, Strong, 4.9. Arrival in the Purple Crayon, 3.1. Cuckoo, 3 million. I don't even know what that is. Long Legs having Long Legs with 2 million. And Deadpool and Wolverine have crossed the 1 billion.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Told you so. Told you so.
It's
Well,
not getting to 2
I'm-
billion.
Well,
I
That's
never
sort
said
of the-
that.
Deadpool was
fair,
gonna
that was pretty
Deadpool was gonna make $1 billion, but I want to talk about Borderlands because I actually saw Borderlands.
How was it?
You're the second
Looks
person I
interesting.
spoke to this.
It's,
for-
you know,
was
I
not.
hope you liked it, Blue Jay.
It's not like 10% Rotten Tomatoes bad, but it's still pretty bad. It's still
Yeah,
pretty bad.
it verged on so bad it's good for me, and I'm not a fan of the games. My brothers are, so
Yeah.
I was versed enough in the lore, or whatever, to be. You know, everybody phoned it in. It was a hack job. It is what it is. I guess growing up with movies like Ice Pirates and
I love
Space
that.
Hunter.
Pirates.
you know, yeah, it worked for me, where it might not for others. So yeah, it's
I
not
mean,
definitely not 10% Rotten Tomatoes bad. There are definitely worse movies. And then when you see what some people who hate on it, it's like, I've seen the stuff you watch. Come on now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen movies worse than this, but it's still it's trying to be like a Guardians of the Galaxy type film. You can kind of tell from the colors, the music cues, some of the humor. It's you can definitely tell from what they were trying to go for, and it's weird because this was directed by Eli Roth, and then who's done R-rated films. Why are they taking a game that's M rated and make it PG-13? Which I don't really understand.
Probably because of Avi and Ari Arad.
Oh right, Avi. I forgot.
Avi Arad. God.
Yeah,
God.
dude, dressed like he's
Is he still around?
Yes,
Apparently.
him and his son, and they go back and forth between Sony and Lionsgate, and they're kind of where Sony and Lionsgate meet.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, that's why we're getting a live action Legend of Zelda movie.
yeah,
And
Yeah,
with the capable director, and that's not to say that Eli Roth and Tim Miller aren't capable.
Is that
directors,
Eli Roth is
because
a
they are.
capable director? And then what happened?
All right, being
It
that
happens, man.
All right, being
It
that
happens.
I'm not a Nintendo fanboy, and I've probably only played 2 Zelda games in my life. Yeah, no, 3. Does Link ever talk?
No.
No.
Does he have any lines ever?
He
No.
talked in the cartoon in the 80s.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
Captain
that was-
N, the Captain N, and the Game Master in those
I used to
episodes,
watch
and then
that.
in the
I used to
Zelda
watch that all
cartoon.
the time. Excuse me, princess. Oh yeah.
Excuse me, princess.
Captain N
I-
and the Game Master was just
I have
a
that
super cool
comic book
Saturday morning
somewhere
cartoon.
around.
Captain
There's a
Little
comic-
Albano. Come on now. No, he's great.
Jeez.
Great.
Oh,
Saturday morning cartoons was this.
Nintendo Power Hour or whatever.
So I gotta ask, since I haven't seen Borderlands yet, is this better than Mortal Kombat Annihilation? Is it better than Resident
Ooh.
Evil? Like,
Ooh.
is it on
Okay,
a similar level with Uncharted?
sir.
Like, what are we doing here?
Okay, okay.
Wow, I suck. at this.
Those movies you list off, DL, Borderlands is worse than Uncharted.
Hmm.
It's better. See, you could. Okay, this is like comparing shit to a. I don't know, man.
Should do a booger.
Yeah, it's like
Okay. So Uncharted, I like Uncharted. Uncharted's better than Borderlands. But there's that because it doesn't feel like a hack job kind of film to me, anyways. And then Mortal Kombat Annihilation. I don't know. That movie's stupid. I don't know. That movie's just got so much. Okay. Annihilation has a lot of like memorably bad, stupid moments in there, but Borderlands is kind of just bad. Like it's not.
Well, my friend Pete from Renovision, he's been on the channel before. He saw Borderlands with his son, and to quote, "It was terrible. It also wasn't good. Their budget got them as a bit at the end. They had a Scorpion King lame CGI video for a bit of the finale."
Yeah, it's one of those movies that cost that it's one of those expensive
Hey,
movies.
that D&D movie was great. Stop it.
Oh yeah, I love that D&D movie. But here's the thing: Borderlands is the kind of movie with this big of a budget, with this big of a cast, and it's like one of those collective bombs, like I like to call them, with all this like, expensiveness going on. Like this movie is like expensive and cheap at the same time. It's weird. like you got all this nice looking, like all these nice shots of whatever world there are. Some of the action is cool. Then you got these shitty looking green screens, and I go like, what happened there? Did the budget just peaked or whatever?
No, the budget went to Kevin Hart.
That was the interesting thing because
Go ahead, Mama.
because Maki, when we first checked out the trailer, he's like, "Why is Kevin Hart playing him?" Because apparently that's supposed to be a big buff, burly guy,
Oh,
not mini me. Like I love Kevin Hart, but he does not give off, big linebacker, energy.
Oh, and Kevin Hart is not funny in this movie whatsoever.
And
also,
he's only great when he's playing off the rock.
Well, like I love Kevin Hart, but he doesn't crack a joke whatsoever. He's just playing this. Well, we gotta go say the word on it. That's what he's trying. That's what his character is. And Jack Black as this robot. I love Jack Black. He is annoying as hell. He is
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh, not my boy.
like how can you make Jack Black like Jack Black is awesome. Like it has nothing against him in the movie. It's just the script. It's just giving him all these weird puns and these weird old jokes that feel like they came out like 10 years ago.
Mhm.
I don't know.
His humor works in a lot of movies, but sometimes he's not perfect for every role they cast him in.
I question how much of how much they let him cook in the role, because if, like the guys are saying, that if these puns are bad and he's coming off annoying and all of that, I don't think they let him fully cook in the character, and they just fed him these cheesy, bad
One line.
I hate to say, yeah. because when you let him do his thing, man, the man is gold.
Well, yeah, it's just like, well, I think that the way like they high pitch his voice up a little bit, like
That would also help.
like he's talking like this, like, oh my god, this shit is happening, oh my god, and he's just screaming everywhere. He's one of those comic relief that just scream all the time. Oh my god!
Let me just and one back. Corey Ewan passed away. If you don't know, he's a popular martial artist. He was I've seen some of his movies from the 90s. He started
The
a lot of
name rings a
movies
bell.
with Jet Li. Some of My Father's a Hero was a great movie. Bodyguard from Beijing, The Master, Hero. He was in Hero. So
He passed away in 2022.
What?
I looked it up. Yeah, he did pass away in 2022.
What the hell are you talking about in Wombat?
Well, maybe he just found out.
Maybe he just found out.
I just found out about it today.
We all just found out about
Jackie
it, so.
Jackie Chan had a post in one of his socials somewhere, and he mentioned it, and I think everybody took it as it being.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was something was lost in translation because I believe it was in Mandarin, and he, yeah, I think that's what happened.
Yeah, no worries. Ah, shoot,
Unless he has
I've had
he has a
moments.
son, but I don't know.
No, I've had moments where I found out like after well after the bat, that somebody passed away, and I'm like feeling like I'm like the last one to have heard about it, but
Wow.
it happens.
Yeah,
But if you guys haven't checked out My Father's a Hero, Bodyguard from Beijing, Hero, The Master, check those movies out. They're great. 90s martial art movies.
How was my? Oh, yeah.
So
the
Inside
90s
Out.
martial-
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
sorry, but
No, go ahead.
no, I was just going to say the 90s martial arts really killed with the 90s martial art movies really killed it, especially when you got in like the giant. I'm not talking like the Three Ninjas, that kind of stuff. I'm talking like when they actually brought in
Three
people
Ninjas.
who knew what they were doing. Even Brandon Lee had a couple really great movies along those lines.
Cynthia Rothrock, China
Mhm.
O'Brien.
Mm-hmm.
Jackie Chan.
Donnie Yen, Jet Li, Samuel Hung, all the greats.
William Friedkin almost made a movie with Stallone and Cynthia Rothrock, which would have been a sight to behold.
Oh, no doubt.
But are we still saying that Deadpool and Wolverine will not beat Inside Out 2 in the box office numbers, correct?
Yeah,
still
I don't
believe
think
this?
so. I don't think so.
I mean, it doesn't. To me, it doesn't matter at this point. The movie made $1 billion. I think that's all we have to just celebrate it for, And also, this movie, It Ends With Us. It's a Blake Lively film based on a book because I'm surprised the movie made the money that it did because it made $80 million worldwide on a budget of $25 million.
That's like
And,
her biggest opening ever, isn't it?
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, I don't know what isn't she in those traveling pants movies or something?
They only made 2 of them.
And what was that? 43 Feet Below, or what was the name of that show?
47.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that
47
this
million.
is her biggest one, but I know at least until maybe this movie was beating Deadpool and Wolverine until late into the weekend.
Yeah.
So
Which it's funny. You got a Blake Lively movie and a Ryan Reynolds movie in the top 2, so that's kind of
Do you think
that movie's marketing baffled me. I was just absolutely baffled by it. Just the trailer and the ads and everything. They lead you to believe it's one thing, and apparently, if you've read the books, you know that it's not. But I didn't see it. Going from like When Harry Met Sally to When Harry Smacked Sally.
Oh, it's like Bridge to Terabithia.
Oh, yeah.
she was an
No,
Adeline?
Looking at the numbers between the two movies, though, I can't see Deadpool, catching up. Deadpool's at 130 billion, and Inside Out 2 is 1,594. I can't see it catching up.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
And
No producer, not even Kevin Feige, thinks one of his movies is gonna make $1 billion. It's pie in the sky for most people. They don't actually think.
And Alien Romulus opens this weekend, right?
Yep.
Next weekend.
Yeah, the last
There's
time
it opens Thursday. Actually, so you can probably start calling your theaters and see when, because every movie you can open soft. So
the last time I heard that Romulus is tracking to make 55 million,
Mhm.
which is that's good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
What's the budget of Romulus? Does anybody know?
It looked expensive, but I haven't seen it yet.
There was no practical effects, right?
There is practical.
No, there are
effects.
practical effects.
Sure, Bruce.
Oh God.
That's what he claims.
No, it's not. It's not. There's a lot. Yeah, I can't even. Yeah,
The budget is $70 million.
Oh, okay.
Huh, okay.
It shouldn't be that hard. That's
You
not
should.
bad.
You beat me
I
to
know.
it.
I know that Fede Alvarez and Ridley Scott like to go out and talk about practical effects, and they really don't give any consideration to the hundreds, if not thousands, of VFX artists who are polishing everything and putting backgrounds in and painting stuff out, and it's just
Exactly.
It's all practical. It's all real. We can see these extensive interviews with Ridley Scott about Napoleon, and he's trying to sell you that, oh yeah, we built the ships and we recreated, Renaissance era, French Revolution era.
Okay, I haven't seen Napoleon, but like rewatching Prometheus and Alien Covenant, like there is definitely a mixture of like CGI and practical effects. Like he actually does have physical sets and props and stuff like that. But at the same time, when you're looking at the spaceships, when they're flying, when they're in the environment of whatever planet they're in, that's definitely like a CGI environment. But
It's so ubiquitous, even down to like the props that they use are CGI assets, VFX assets.
Yeah.
She could be holding a flat piece of cardboard, right? And then it's a pulse rifle with a flamethrower on it when you go see the movie. And VFX is just the only word I can say is ubiquitous. It's everywhere. It's in every scene, every shot. You can't escape it.
I think there's a place for visual effects and practical. Just like when they're able to mix it really well, I think it's really, really good. Or it's like when you have to use CGI when it's absolutely necessary, like being able to get movements that you can't with practical effects or whatever effects you want to do. I think that's good. Like, don't have to go either way.
Yeah.
First Avengers movie is a great example of that.
Yeah.
Well, I grew up watching a lot of low budget sci-fi movies, so I will take any effects I can get. As long as the movie is good.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter to me how special effects look. As long as it doesn't take me out of the movie too much.
Right.
Until we get to the
They can even take me out of the movie. I know it's a movie,
Yeah.
I know what that's why they will never cross the uncanny valley. The more real something looks, the more repulsed a real person is by it. So something has to maintain.
About all of the games that are coming out a lot lately. All of the Western games, they're aiming for way too much realism with a lot of these characters, and they creep me out.
Yes, and that's the thing. That's generally put them in front of put photorealistic humans in front of people, and they're like, ooh, I don't know.
Ugh.
I'm sure we'll be talking more about this when we get to some of the Disney stuff, but we'll get there.
What Disney stuff? Are we talking about Disney tonight?
I
All
hope.
right, let's move on so we can get this show moving.
Mm-hmm.
What we got next? Hugh Jackman will portray Wolverine after Secret Wars. Hugh Jackman wants to stick around and make more movies with Ryan Reynolds.
No.
You don't say.
I'll take it.
Why are you guys
You're
surprised?
kidding.
He's gonna make
He
him till
did
he's
say in the
90.
movie they were going to have him as
90.
Wolverine until he was 90.
You're kidding, Brucifer. How did it happen?
I don't know how this happened over here. Somebody tell me what's going on. But at the end of the day,
Such
sorry,
a-
Don,
You know,
sorry.
$1 billion is $1 billion. You know.
Yeah. It's not like it's $20; it's $1 billion.
All right, y'all want to
It's gonna be Weekend at Bernie's, wheeling him out in a
And
wheelchair.
I
Hey,
mean, the
y'all
reality is they're all coming back. Halle Berry, James Marsden.
It's the highest
James Marsden.
grossing X-Men film of all time. Think about it.
Yeah. All the Fox X-Men are coming back, and if they have to recast Rogue or write her out, or
I think anybody that had a Marvel movie at any point in time is coming back for this one. I don't give a damn.
probably a
Jessica
good call,
Alba
Brian.
is coming back, brother.
Wait, so you want Miles Teller, Kate Mara, Michael
right.
Jordan back, and Jamie Bell?
Dude, I want them all. I want them all. I want them all, brother. I want 'em all.
Miles
I'll tell you
Teller
right
has
now.
that smug prick face that would be perfect for the main
I want the new
Reed Richards.
Invisible Girl standing next to Jessica Alba, standing next to Kate Mara. Okay, that's what I want. Okay, I want Miles
Multiverse,
Teller
on top of
next
multiverse.
next to John Krasinski, who wasn't even supposed to be Reed Richards for like 5 seconds. I want the Council of Goddamn Reeds.
You know what's funny, Brian?
Because if you
look,
think they're leaving the rest of the
Right,
Fox
right.
mutants
Look
with
at-
at what was that last
no.
movie, Dark
Dude,
Phoenix?
They're bringing it back.
Ooh,
Sophie Turner's
Dark
coming
Phoenix.
back.
Oh
Dude,
my
Okay,
God.
you need to
Jansen.
stop. You need to stop right
it's
now.
Secret Wars. We're
Right
getting it all.
Oh, yeah, look,
I
so
might
there's
have to
someone on
kick off
Twitter
my
said,
own train.
someone on
Look,
Twitter said,
we're
imagine
going
how
so
loud
deep,
the
we're
theater
getting
will
Sonic.
scream. Someone said
What?
on Twitter,
You said Sonic?
I don't
No,
know.
not- imagine how loud the theater will scream when the fan forcing character shows up in Secret.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be insane, dude. I'm telling you, how cool would it be? Like the Jessica Alba, we're gonna help you out scene. Okay, come on. Everybody loved Jessica Alba's portrayal.
I mean,
Look,
it can't really be much more than like a real cameo where it's literally just blink and you miss them.
Look.
If they're really going to cram that many characters into this, it's like everything is a splash page. It's just one great big master
Giant-
shot of like 60 characters at once,
Giant
all moving
cluster
around.
fuck of cameo. Yes.
Yeah. It'll
Sign me up.
it'll be a beautiful mess, I'm sure.
I
All
want
right,
it so
look,
bad. Please.
In Secret
ahead.
Wars,
Please.
they could do whatever they want. Do
I mean,
whatever
no
you
story,
want.
just
Go as
cameo.
crazy as you want to do. But I do not want to see Hugh Jackman after that. I don't. I want
That's
to be
fine.
done
He'll
with
be
him
90
after
by
that.
then. And they won't be making Marvel movies anymore. It'll be
What
like
is he,
relegated to TV
What
shows.
is he? What is he? 54 now?
Yeah, that's
55.
nothing.
He's like
really.
57. Like
He
something
can do it. He can do it for 20 more
can do it.
years.
55. What is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can
Yeah,
literally
but
do it for
no,
No,
20
I
more
will
years.
agree. Now, okay, I will agree. Like Hugh Jackman, he ended his character with Logan. That's kind of I consider Logan as one of my all-time favorite comic book movies of all time. I get that. And then after Deadpool and Wolverine, all that stuff, I have fun with that. Now, I don't know, because I feel like I want Hugh Jackman to be as an actor, not to be stuck in one role. Because I feel like that's kind of how I feel with other actors.
How many name 3 other Hugh Jackman roles that like recent within the last year, 2 years, post COVID, 3 Hugh Jackman roles.
Let's see, he hasn't done anything like post COVID. I would say, like nothing.
I mean, last thing.
Yeah,
great
Man
show.
just got divorced. He's got alimony to pay. Probably some hefty child. I don't know how old his kids are. I think they're grown. If they have 2. Yeah, he can do this till he's really old man Logan, and they make a real old man Logan movie.
Just because
You want to do a
can.
remake of Logan?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I want to do I want to do a pure adaptation of Old Man Logan.
I don't know. I think we already got that with
Just
Logan,
because you
but-
can doesn't mean you should.
I did like.
Yeah,
when
well, I
they
mean
brought-
that's what they're doing right now.
I
Just
did like
because
when
they can doesn't mean they should.
I did like when they killed off Logan and the Wolverine in the comics, and then they brought Old Man Logan into the 616. That was fun for a while.
Well, okay. I feel like we're in this weird nostalgic phase with Marvel. Because we're bringing these characters back from these old actors back in these roles, and it's cool at first, but
But it's kind of like all they have left.
Yeah.
And it's kind of scary.
The next
going
time,
forward.
the
Now
next
just
time
one
we
hell of a
see,
drug.
Right.
the next
I mean-
time
I
we
mean,
see
like-
any of those characters that have had movies announced already is in What If.
Yeah,
The next
pretty much.
season of What If. And
Uh-huh.
to me, that just, I don't know.
I
The
mean, don't get me
animated
wrong.
stuff I'm more excited for, but
I mean, don't get me wrong. I lost my shit when Blade popped up and all those other characters, and even No Way Home. I was like, oh my god, this shit was awesome. But then, how long are you gonna do that? How long that's gonna affect?
Until the audience gets tired of it.
they're clearly doubling down on it. I mean, they're in the multiverse business.
And it's also working.
Oh gosh. All right.
Yeah,
Well-
I'm not saying it's not. That's their bag right now.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be multiverse cameos for the next 5-6 years.
You know,
It's just
I,
Probably
I,
longer than that.
just
If it
keeps
keeps paying out, probably longer than that.
I'm even down with Ryan Reynolds' desire to give a Blade a proper finishing end.
We got that in
You
the
know,
slide.
Logan
that-
style movie.
that's
Sorry.
Well, see, I want what? I want just movies outside of Deadpool and Wolverine. I would just like to see Hugh Jackman and Ryan. I mean, they're cool together. I want them to make movies together, other than Deadpool. So
Hmm.
there's that.
Yeah, like Free Guy Part 2.
No, like
Jeez.
remake Spies Like Us.
Wait,
That'd be pretty good.
What?
I like it, actually.
Spies
Doctor,
like us.
Doctor,
Spies Like Us. Oh my
Doctor,
God.
Doctor,
Doctor.
That would be an interesting movie. That, by the way, like a Spies Like Us. That'd be funny.
Well, it was going to be Bill Hader and Jason Sudeikis, but that never got off the ground.
I agree, Brogu. If you want to make an old man Logan Wolverine movie, then the same should be true of a Wesley Snipes Blade role. If Hugh Jackman can do it,
Absolutely.
Wesley Snipes should be able to do it.
Yeah.
Bring Howard the Duck this time. The George Lucas
God.
version.
If
No.
someone mentions Howard the Duck one more time, no.
No.
I mean, you're bringing back all these other characters. Like,
I'm going to go pull it off the shelf and watch it.
Dude, if
and
you
then
don't bring
log it,
Nick
and
Thompson
log it
back-
on
We're
my
losing RJ.
letterbox.
Good night,
Oh.
RJ.
hey, RJ.
Good night.
Night, RJ.
Night.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're gonna bring characters from movies that were panned when they were released, Howard the Duck is not that crazy.
Yeah, we just.
Hey, man.
I just want to stick with the
Everybody
MCU.
loves
Howard
Howard
the
the
Duck.
Duck.
After the Three Stooges, please don't do Laurel and Hardy.
How about a movie?
I love the
Starring
Fairley Brothers
Hugh Jackman,
Three Stooges movie.
Ryan Reynolds, Martin Lawrence, and
Oh,
Will
God.
Smith.
And Dave Bautista and Jason Momoa and,
And The
Will
Rock.
Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg.
No
And a
Mark
partridge in the
Wahlberg.
pear
He's
tree.
not allowed
Okay.
in my movies. No Mark Wahlberg.
I want every.
Yeah, I'm over Marky Mark.
Yeah.
No, not a fan
Feel
of the
your
Funky
mother
Bunch?
for me.
No, I'm not a fan of Mark Wahlberg.
Feel the vibration.
Uh,
Come on, come
Oh
on.
man, he was great in David O. Russell's Three
What?
Kings. There's
No.
like so many movies he's
never
great in.
No love for men with three nipples.
Come
Oh,
on,
you
it's
guys
a
stop.
sweet sensation.
I still have nightmares of him on billboards in New York City
Dude, I
for
used to know
Calvin
that-
Klein
Yeah,
underwear
Mark
ads.
Wahlberg.
My church had a
Oh, yeah, he
line
was
out
a Calvin
for
He was
Klein.
on
I
every
know.
buzz. He was on
Yeah.
every billboard. It was horrible.
Brucifer has dreams of Mark Wahlberg. He's so dreamy.
Dude,
That'd be
oh
a
my gosh.
no.
I see
Yeah.
now I'm kind of curious.
It doesn't matter what you think. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, Paulie Wall.
No, he was a
Hey,
bigger
hey.
Donnie fan. He was a bigger Donnie fan. Come on.
No.
I was
no.
too.
It was all
I-
about New Kids on the Block. Everybody. just
Honestly,
likes-
I,
Kids on the
I'm
Block.
kind of curious about these
Hang
nightmares now. Is
yourself.
Mark Wahlberg chasing you around in his underwear in your dreams?
yes.
No, he just keeps saying, "Feel it, feel it."
Come on, come on. and
Hello to your
then,
mother for me.
and then that other Naughty by Nature comes out, and it's all about the
You should make a
other
Mark.
other people's property.
You should make a Mark Wahlberg horror game for Brucifer to play.
No horror games.
Like Five Nights at Freddy's, but it's like Five Nights at Wahlburgers.
Five Nights at Mark's. Five Nights at Mark's.
That actually
is
could
that?
work too.
What is that PC game? It made people like vomit and hide and quit game. Phantasmo.
Oh, Phantasms or whatever the fuck.
Whatever the hell that ghost game where people were like throwing up and scared to leave their houses after playing the game.
Now I
I
want
don't
to know.
know. I remember Polybus. You remember the Legend of Polybus? The game that the CIA reportedly put in arcades.
No.
Yeah. Polybius?
Oh yeah, Polybius or whatever the hell.
Yeah, fictitious 1981 arcade game.
Yeah, dude, it was referenced in one of those movies that came out.
Oh, did they do it in Cabinet of Curiosities or Black Mirror or something? A Netflix show? They did something
No, it
like
was
it?
that. There was in like a Marvel. It was in a Marvel movie or something like that too. It's like,
Here we go. It's
It was a deep
Phasmophobia.
cut. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know what
Phasmophobia?
you're talking about, Bruce.
Yeah, Phasmophobia is probably one of the
My
scariest
nephew
games.
plays that game, dude. He's like 10.
Oh.
People, calm down. Was Max doing it? Come on, I know he can't handle this stuff.
Max is scared to watch horror movies by himself.
Paranormal horror game by British indie game studio Kinetic Games.
Dude, I'm actually like, this is great.
Is anybody kind of like slightly sad that the Olympics are over?
No, I didn't
Nope.
even watch them.
I didn't find myself. I haven't cared since I was a kid, but for some reason this year I did.
Oh,
I used to watch it all the time. It was a yearly thing. Well, every time it was not a yearly thing.
Biannually.
Ritual in my house to watch the Olympics.
Yeah,
Everybody
summer and
got
winter
together to
Olympics
watch
for
it.
sure.
Ice skating,
80s and
sports,
90s,
that was
you
so
know,
good.
but
Watch Olympics.
yeah, and especially in the summertime because it was all that was on every fourth summer, you know. But no, my wife got into it. It was the NBC and Peacock. I've always found streaming sports coverage to be kind of stilted and lame and problematic and just the technical difficulties. But Peacock killed it.
The film was it the women's basketball with the 9th gold medal in a row? Gold in
Yeah, we won. I think like we won more gold medals than we did ever combined. There's some crazy stuff like that.
Steph
The one
Curry
that
showed out.
One that fascinated me was the new breakdancing one.
Oh yeah, yeah, stuff. It's surfing. I can watch people surf all day. Cutting videos.
That woman that tried to breakdance was horrible.
You want to
right?
learn how to edit? Cut surfing videos to some of your favorite music, and then.
You know, it's an underrated movie, Kicking in
What?
Old School with Jamie Kennedy.
Kicking it old school. I thought you were going to say North Shore.
No, Kicking in Old School, man.
If you're just getting here, there's a giveaway. Krypton is the key word for tonight.
Krypton.
It is Krypton. I'm not telling
Wait,
you what
hold
book
on.
it is, but it's over here.
Wait, I thought the word of the day is kratom.
Whoa, excuse me?
Okay, y'all need to stop.
That sounds really dirty, dude.
What?
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just
that
Sorry.
sounds like a Klingon curse word.
yeah. I'm just saying. Like, it really sounds like you're saying
Right?
like a part of the anatomy or something. Like,
Oh, I don't Kratom.
My lord.
Sorry.
All right,
It's
let's
all right.
move on. Marvel Studios' Brad Windelbaum says Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. does feel like it fits into MCU's multiverse saga in an incredible way. I want to go down this road with you. You know I do. But we're just going to take a deep breath for a second. Are they
Next
planning
up.
to
Next
bring
up.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. back?
Next up.
Yay.
Next up.
Don't care. Next up.
Hey, there we go. Crimson Terror. You haven't messaged me about your book. Are you? And you spelled Krypton wrong. You missed the Y. Hey, Thade.
Well, if he takes like a week to give it to you, you could just give it back to me.
oh, son of a bitch.
Okay.
Okay, this
Can't blame me for trying.
Okay, I got a question.
I love Agents of Shield. I thought they did it really well until they left it out to dry for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, I got a question.
Because it sucks.
Did not suck. It was good.
No, I got a question. Like, so was this show supposed to connect to the MCU, but it just kind of waned away from that?
Yes.
I think so. Because they did hint at it in the movies, with Phil being back and nobody explaining why.
Oh,
It was some weird cryptic thing.
Yeah.
hey, what the fuck?
Wasn't Sif in an episode? Lady Sif.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, some of the characters on. Come on, you didn't like Fitz. What was their combined
Fitzsimmons.
Fitzsimmons.
Fitzsimmons. I loved them. They were great. The chemistry was amazing.
Yeah, I liked it. I think I like with like the DC shows. After the first 2 or 3 seasons, I fell off because it just the quality of the show waned and my interest waned.
Like, okay, like when the show came out, I was like, what was it, like 13 or something like that? I never had interest in watching those because whenever I look at the Marvel show on TV, like ABC and stuff, I was like, it looks cheap. Same thing with CW. I never watched any CW show.
To me.
Really?
I never watched any CW DC show because I looked at that and I go,
Not even Smallville?
no.
Don't you start with Smallville.
He might.
I'm a Superman fan.
It
No,
is a
Smallville. I
crap.
think Smallville pre-exists him.
No, because like the thing is, like I was young, and then whenever I watched like when you think of a superhero content, you think of like.
You ever tell you look like a penis with a little hat on?
Oh, okay. Real mature.
Okay, so
I never said I was mature.
no, because like when I think of superhero content, I think of big explosions, like big CGI stuff, and like movie stuff. But whenever I look at a TV stuff with live action, it just looks cheap to me. Like I don't want to watch this stuff.
No, you should at least check out Black Lightning. It was, in my opinion, the strongest of the entire series.
Well, I was young. I didn't really know too much, but I was watching other. I mean, what was I watching at the time? Rebels. Rebels. I was watching some other stuff. I don't know. Really, just those live action superhero shows from DC or Marvel aren't really didn't interest me at the time. I don't think they interest me now.
Well, you better get used to it because that's where they're going back.
Oh,
Once they stop making money with these in the movies, they're just going to go back to TV shows.
yeah. Hopefully, the TV shows will have better costumes.
Yeah, I mean the DCU's implementing, shows and movies and animation and video games.
Well, they got to get the video games out of that.
MCU's been doing it too, so it's the Star Trek model. Trust me, Kevin Feige likes Star Trek, and that's what Star Trek's done for years. The TV shows connect to the movies and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the JJ ones, they don't connect with shit. Oh,
they connected with my heart.
Yes, they connected with my heart. Yes.
Yeah.
It's still real to me, damn it.
It really is. That timeline was awesome.
Yeah.
Well, they just never finished it, Maybe they'll get like their Deadpool and Wolverine moment or something,
Oh no, we're getting a Star Trek 4.
Chris Pine's gonna be like, I get to finish my story.
Finish the story.
I agree, Jeffrey.
And the problem is everybody's more famous in that movie now, so they can't.
Yeah,
go
they're
back.
all like big stars now.
I mean, Zoe Saldana's way too famous for that movie. You think she gives a shit?
We should make a hashtag called #finish the Kelvin timeline.
Right? Finish it.
Joe is here. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
What's up,
That's
everybody?
it. Put me on the bottom again.
All right. I'll put you right under Joe.
Nobody puts Mama Bear in the corner. What are you doing?
And actually, I'll put you between Brian and Joe.
Oh shit.
So Porky
Yay.
and Brian, I'm never gonna go there.
What's going on?
It's not that type of stream.
Hey man, it's all right. I don't mind being the bottom piece of bread in the sandwich.
Joe,
You the bottom bit.
I
We were just talking about
apologize.
Agents of Shield.
It's okay.
Who's the
Would you like
lucky
to-
Pierre? Did somebody just volunteer? to be the
Normally, I
lucky
get Oreo
Pierre?
cookie references, so the sandwich is
Oh
a
my
nice refreshment.
God.
What
There
the?
you go.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. had nuggets of goodness in it.
Yes,
It was not a
thank
good
you.
show, but it had
Hey,
nuggets of
Man,
goodness.
why
in
is
it.
Ryu
It
kicking
had
my
its moments.
ass, dude? I suck. Oh god, this is painful.
I would
I
like
like-
some of the characters come back.
I liked Robbie Reyes. Everybody loves Chloe.
Yeah.
I like see the one thing I like.
Everyone
I
wants
like
to see
Faye Bennett.
Quake.
I like Faye Bennett.
We got Mockingbird.
We got Deathlock.
Yes.
Oh, that's
yes,
right.
we did.
Deathlock.
Yeah,
That's bad.
there were some good moments. I could have lived without the Scottish girl. She just got on my nerves after a while.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Really?
That was part of Fitzsimmons, man. It was,
We like Fitzsimmons.
yeah, damn it.
It wore me down. I thought it was cute at first, but
Robbie was not terrible.
I mean, to be fair, the pair in Flash was better. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the psychics.
Terry
That
Floyd's
first-
point is exactly why they need to bring it back.
Yes,
Because bring Jared back too.
I love Padalecki as Mockingbird, and I liked Mockingbird
Didn't they
being
fire her?
introduced. Probably
And she went to
do all kinds of dumb shit.
what's that freaking McFarlane show that was on Fox?
The Orville.
Orville. She was number
Orville
one on
was
Orville.
good. Orville was solid. That was a good show. It was.
Brian, for a network TV show, the Ghost Rider special effects were pretty good. I agree.
And I know.
You're welcome, Crimson.
I was
Hey,
glad.
Ashley.
They were going to introduce Ghost Rider. I'm just glad that they introduced Robbie and not one of the original Ghost Riders and tried to cram that in and then have to deal with that mess. So I thought Robbie was a good fit in that level of show.
I think when
But-
the show came out, I didn't have access to regular television.
I just feels like each season just felt like they didn't know where they were going with it. It's like,
Yeah, I feel like they're making things up when they're going
I
along.
remember
and then it
watching-
just started to get really weird and outrageous, and I was like, okay, that's
That-
enough.
That first episode was a hard watch.
I got through the
the-
first couple episodes. but
Yeah, the effects were terrible, and like
It was
They-
ABC.
they tried their hardest, and they brought Colby Smulders in, which was I thought that was kind of cool, but like
Mhm.
it looked like Robin Scherbatsky and not Maria Hill.
Yeah.
So it was kind of off-putting.
Well, but the way I felt about it was
I
like,
don't know.
okay, so your budget's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So then you go to do wilder and wilder things in outer space and weird shit instead of being more grounded, where you could have things be cheaper.
Well, see, that's the thing though, because like when I
That's
was
why the
young,
Arrow was better.
well, that's the thing. Like when I was young, when I look at a show like a live action show with like on ABC on network television with special effects like this, and I go, it just turns me away. Which I get, it's TV budget, like what do you expect? But I mean, I
I'm
was
so
like,
glad you didn't grow up in the 80s.
I mean, I'm sure you watched Inhumans.
Oh, let's not talk about that.
Oh,
I've
Let's
seen
not talk
clips of that. Don't get me started on Lockjaw.
should we make them sit down and watch like the original Spider-Man TV series, or
Yeah.
or Batman doing the Batu-C?
I mean, I could get past Linda Carter's Wonder Woman because of Linda Carter.
Linda
But-
Carter. I mean, she's the
you
goat.
know. But I mean,
Ah,
sit down
speaking of
and watch some $6 Million Man and Bionic Woman.
How
and,
about this?
We'll talk about
Like,
special effects.
Can I show this without getting taken down? Maybe let's see.
I don't know. We'll find out.
How about this? The Doctor Strange
Yes.
TV show.
Oh Lord, not that.
Do it.
Oh,
Do it.
yeah.
Wow, this is a thing.
Look at this.
Wow.
Yes,
Remember
it was.
I'll just
the
skip
two
around.
Captain America TV movies where
Look
you
at
had the
this.
motorcycle
How
helmet?
much does a banana cost?
Wow.
Thor back in these times too
Look,
was just
special effects right there.
funny.
Yes.
yeah. Yeah, this
That
is
is
the Lou
quality
Ferrigno
right
era
there,
for
boy.
sure.
What are you talking about? That's James Cameron quality right there.
Was it Mick Jagger's? No, David Bowie's wife, Angela.
It was in high
Almost
five.
It was
almost
on
had a
Beta.
Black Widow series,
Yeah.
Black Widow and Daredevil TV show that never
And yes, Job's mother is the Scarlet Witch. in that.
And yes, I have seen them. I'm talking about the ones early 2010s, not early 2010s. I was way younger back then. So yes, I've seen them all Netflix shows. Wamba.
All right, let's get away from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yep.
Okay, what we got?
James Wan is developing Creature from the Black Lagoon movie for Universal. What?
Yes,
Oh,
my
wow.
prayers have been answered. Oh
after
my
after
freaking
Night Swim, I want him to
God.
stay away from all water whatsoever.
We don't talk about Night Swim.
Wait, did he produce that? What did he do?
Yes. Yeah,
Oh.
he produced it.
Well, okay,
Sometimes-
take that with a grain of salt because he produced the majority of the Conjuring films. They're not good. So
Hey,
That is fair.
Conjuring is masterpieces, all right?
the movies he directed, were,
Masterpieces of shit.
the movies he directed were
Hey,
good.
hey.
The movies he directed were good.
Aquaman, Lost Kingdom, Saw, Insidious, Megan, producing, executive producer.
Furious 7.
I know what you did last summer.
See,
Come on.
when he's directing a movie, it's great stuff. When he's producing things, it's more of a toss-up. So I hope to God he's directing this. But
He
man,
better.
I have been asking them for all 29 years of my life. Please make a Creature from the Black Lagoon movie. Please make it. Finally, we're getting the Universal monsters up off the ground again. But
Hopefully it works this time.
hopefully,
Hopefully.
when's the last time? I don't think they ever tried a remake to Creature. Have they? Have they ever made a remake?
Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, James Gunn
I thought
pitched
they
it
did.
in 2005. It was going to be him and Robert Rodriguez.
Okay.
Post Dawn of the Dead. After
They never
Gunn worked with
remade-
I don't
Snyder, it
need
was
to
going to
see
be Gunn.
Scarlett Johansson in this. No.
Yeah.
Why
It's going to
not?
be Gunn and
Why not?
No.
Why
I need
not?
I
Yeah,
need a
Gunn and
scream
Rodriguez.
queen in this. Give me a scream queen. God damn it.
They never.
You don't think
Right.
she could?
remade
You don't think she could be a scream queen?
No, give me Sydney Sweeney.
Hey, as
You
long
don't
as
want to
she's
see
wet.
her running.
As
running
long as
around?
she's wet, I'm there.
You want her to run around like they did in the old horror movies,
Yes.
randomly losing her clothing for no reason, tripping on
Yes.
leaves. I mean, come on.
Oh,
Don't get
it's
me
not
wrong;
random.
those were
It's on
entertaining as
purpose.
hell.
It's on purpose. It's all for me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Who
It's not
said-
random.
yeah.
Which
he-
famous director said this? Which famous director said this? We can't shoot until Linda gets wet.
James Cameron.
Brian wins.
And he was referring to Linda Hamilton.
Yes.
He
Oh,
certainly
and,
was.
DL. He is directing this movie too.
Thank God. Yes, direct the movie.
If I say I was cheating because I remember all those quotes that Degrassi would make all the time from James.
I've got
Cameron
a shirt. I've got a shirt that's got about 150 of them on it, Brian.
That's amazing.
So are we getting any Dracula movies? Because we're getting
Yes,
we're getting some werewolf movies.
Like 3 different Dracula movies.
I
Yeah.
think-
Chloe
was I the
Zhao's
only
Blade
one that
Runner,
liked-
Vampire
I mean, I know we're
Dracula
getting
movie.
we're getting Nosferatu.
That's
the only one I really
liked
care about.
Dracula Untold.
Mhm.
Ryan Coogler.
Yeah, I think you were. I
Yeah,
think you were, Bruce.
you were.
Coogler is making
were.
a vampire movie of some kind.
I love
Chloe
that.
Zhao's making a Blade Runner-esque Dracula for Universal.
Oh,
Did not like them trying to make Dracula into a superhero in that movie. Did not like it.
here we go. Sydney
DK,
Sweeney
don't
is
even
doing a
tease about
test
that.
shooting for Black Cat.
What?
I seriously hope so. I would love that.
If it's in a Tom Holland Spider-Man movie, I'm totally up for it.
I think
She
Tom
is
Holland would
way
be up
out
for
of
it, too.
Tom Holland's lead. I'm just saying.
I really
Wait,
would
what?
prefer- I really would prefer
She is
Sony not
out
ruin more
of Tom
characters.
Holland's league. It wouldn't look right. Him as Peter Parker going after Sydney Sweeney as Black Cat.
I mean,
She-
so is
she's out of
Zendaya.
the-
I mean, so is
stop.
Zendaya. There we go.
She is.
Like,
She
come on.
is.
I mean, to be fair, everybody but Andrew Garfield would look about right. I mean, let's be fair.
No, he'll be creepy old guy.
Tobey Maguire would be too old.
Toby would
What
definitely
is
be too old.
this?
What?
I agree 100%, Terry Floyd. Now
Chris,
that
what are you
You,
doing?
sir,
Perfect.
owe me a comic book.
You guys literally need some pushback on this panel, so here I am.
What? What
Okay.
Are you
pushback?
kidding?
Plenty of
There's
pushback.
already so much pushback. What are you talking about?
First of all,
I'm here to shit on everything. What are you talking about?
me too. I'm with you, Joe. Let's just shut everything. First of all, James Wan is overrated as fuck, okay? And all monster movies are dog shit. They never work.
Don't like
Name
that.
me one that's worked. Name me one monster movie that's been successful besides the Brendan Fraser mummy shit. That don't count.
Warner Herzog's.
If
You
it's-
talking about modern? You talking about modern monster movies?
Invisible
Bram
Man.
Stoker's Dracula.
Godzilla.
Nope, not
It's
modern.
30
Not modern.
years old.
You'd have to define modern then.
What are you talking
Underworld.
about?
Underworld.
Yeah.
Underworld's a mod. That's not what I'm talking about. Like the MonsterVerse, the Mummy,
The Dark
Frankenstein,
Universe.
Dark
Dark
Wolfman.
Universe.
Yeah.
Dark Universe.
I still like. I still like old Jack Nicholson.
Invisible Man.
Invisible Man. There you go.
I don't count that one.
What?
I don't count
Okay,
that one.
that's
he
your
he doesn't
problem.
count Bram Stoker's Dracula apparently either.
Well, no, Bram Stoker's is old, and I can't get past that really, really bad fake English accent of Keanu's.
Well,
It's
we have
so hard to watch.
we have Nosferatu coming out soon. Within the
That's
year,
gonna
right?
fail too. I can tell you right now.
Oh, jeez.
No,
Yeah, I had
Not
enough
if
of
he's
this
directing
guy.
it.
I had enough of this guy. Get him out.
This is why we don't have him on Mondays.
What? No. I vouch for
Eggers. Eggers is going to make an amazing.
Are you vouching for him?
Yes.
Isn't there a
Okay.
Frankenstein movie with Christian Bale and
Maggie Gyllenhaal's doing
Maggie
that. Yeah.
Gyllenhaal? Yeah.
Oh, come on, dude. This sucks.
It's been a while since people have tried to reboot the monster genre, and I think there is a reboot of the monster genre going on with a handful of these movies.
Oh, and
So-
Guillermo del Toro's doing a Frankenstein on Netflix.
Ooh,
Yeah.
hallelujah.
Did somebody say Maggie Gyllenhaal's Frankenstein or Bride
The
movie?
Bride of
Yes.
Frankenstein. Yeah.
Yes, Bride
Yeah.
Frankenstein,
That looks good.
the Bride.
Can we go back to how overrated James Wan is? You guys keep changing the subject.
He's not overrated.
He's absolutely overrated.
He's not. Most of his movies have been very successful. What are
Okay.
you talking about?
Justin
Wait,
Lin.
he's even standing in front of that horrible night swim sign there.
Yeah. Did you not see Night
That's
Swim?
standing in front of his shame.
Okay, one bad movie. What else?
Did you
What else
not?
got?
Okay. Did you not see that dog shit Fast and Furious 7?
Are you what are you talking about? That was one of the best Fast and Furious movies they made, and it made $1 billion.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about? It doesn't
That was
matter.
the
That's what
Golden
made him
Three.
overrated.
That's the Golden Three.
Insidious,
Fast 5,
Insidious
Fast and Furious 6, and
2.
Furious
Okay.
7.
How about that
Dead
dog shit
Silence.
third? How about that third Insidious movie? That dog shit. How about that?
He didn't direct
He
that.
directed the third Insidious.
How about the one where the thing was alive on the back of the chick's head the whole time? Yeah, Malignant.
Yes.
What about that dog shit?
That was still I thought-
Overrated.
That was a
Overrated.
good movie.
Is
What
it?
are you talking
Never
about?
heard of it.
Is it
I like
overrated?
it.
'Cause nobody talks about that movie. What do you mean?
You guys, you guys know, you guys.
I know
I'm a-
you're trolling.
I'm
know
fucking
you are.
with you guys. I'm a
I know you're
huge-
trolling.
Yeah, I'm a huge
We-
James Wan fan, and Fast 7 is my favorite. Well, Fast 5 is my favorite, then 7.
Like I said, who let this guy here?
You.
I
you
don't
let me
know.
come
Somebody
in.
click the button.
Oh, and can we talk about? Can we also talk about how today's CGI for like something like Agents of Shield isn't good enough? Like I've seen some of the dog shit sci-fi originals you all watch, okay? With
Right. Oh my God.
Adobe After Effects CGI, but you're gonna talk shit about Agents of Shield, really? Okay.
Right.
I'm
And
starting
that's
to
how
how
I'm
many
not-
of you
and
guys
that's how
actually
I'm not-
watched
And that's how I'm
Babylon
not trolling.
5?
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord. BK. See, this is the reason I like BK. Untold was great, and the ending leaves room for a sequel. I agree. Hey, Vince,
BK
what's
has
going
his
on, buddy?
moments.
Untold. No, that one is pretty good. That one has the villain from Fast 6. And what else
Luke
was he
Evans.
in? Yeah, I like him.
Come on, he tried to stay human. He was doing it for his family. He was just like, "Fuck it, let's go."
I do
After
not
he
need
killed
a
the
hug.
guy,
I'm
come
just
on.
I'm on some bullshit tonight.
Bat
but I'm-
hands, super bat hands. It
I'm just
takes
saying,
out
I'll
Harvey.
talk about anything okay, on here tonight. I'm having a blast because I'm seeing like agents.
Damn right.
As long as it ain't cape shit. Okay, I'm so fucking sick of cape shit.
Wait for the next slide.
Hey, the slides aren't done yet. Come on.
I know.
But,
What's
man,
wrong with
I
you?
needed more grit and edge from Luke
Real
Evans.
quick.
I don't have a problem with him being Dracula, but like I need to be kind of scared of Dracula. I need some creepiness. There wasn't enough of that.
Oh no! I just got
They were
caught.
pushing too much on the special effects and the superpowers, and I'm like, no, man, no, bruh. Like he can have a simple,
Dude,
tragic
awesome.
backstory. That's fine, but I need to see more of the progression of him being the incarnation of evil. That's what Dracula's supposed to be.
Well,
And I'm just
he's
like, I didn't
not
get there.
pure evil. He has motivation.
That was
He
the
doesn't
problem.
think-
He
he doesn't
needs to
think
be
what he's
evil.
doing is being evil. Just saying.
Sure, but I just needed more
Pure
creepiness
evil
from it.
characters are boring. I need multidimensional.
Oh, tell it to the people
bad
that love the
guys,
Joker.
damn it.
People tell the people that love the Joker.
Right? He's the
he-
most
he
one-dimensional character of them all.
What? He is
God damn.
not.
He is a psychopath for no reason, and that's why we love
He
him.
fell in acid. I would be a psychopath too.
He didn't fall in acid.
Honestly, Thanos would have been a better villain if he was just evil for the sake of
Let
being
me
evil.
give a shout out to Vince. I got that job I was telling you about. I think Bruce starts when they. Congrats, Vince. Hope you succeed.
Congratulations, Vince.
Good job, buddy.
Oh, Penny Dreadful. That was an amazing series. Thank you for bringing that up, Terry
Congratulations.
Floyd. I hated that it ended. I love that show. Should have never ended, but it did. That was creepy as that was.
Didn't it
There was,
come
there was a
back
Dr.
for?
Jekyll TV series that was really good, but it wound up getting canceled, so they had to wrap it up early and towards the end of the season. It was because they had to rush it. It kind of faltered off, but it started off really strong.
All right, let's get to some Cape stuff. Just
Here
kidding.
we go, folks.
Over 1,700 tickets at screenings at Venice Film Festival sold out in minutes. 10 minutes. 1,700 tickets for the screening of Joker. Awesome. I do. Fully, I do. I think this
Spoil a douche. Spoil a douche.
Fully a douche.
Boys.
So, do you think Joker 2 is going to make more than the first one?
I don't.
Oh,
think
that's
it's
an amount.
going-
Hey, Mama Bear, y'all be quiet. Mama Bear was talking. Say that again. What did you say?
Voila deux.
I thought. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Voila deux.
That's that sexy French shit. Are people really excited for this movie?
From what I
It's
hear,
not
people
se-
are.
It's not sexy when I say French fries.
Absolutely. French fries are always sexy.
I think it will make a lot of money, but
I think it
Yes,
will too. I do
don't-
too. I mean, there's always a market for this, and Joaquin never phones anything in. And I
Well,
like Lady Gaga and everything she's been in, except that Gucci shit.
He's not very popular right now after the way he did this week.
Oh, what do you
But what did he do though?
I got
He
it.
shut a movie down.
He dropped.
Wait,
the
what did he
other
do?
movie 5
But-
days before it started.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Why?
What?
You know-
The only no. You're biased, Bruce. You're biased.
You
You're being
know,
biased.
dude, have they said why?
They haven't said why yet.
They haven't
Let's
said
wait
why.
and find out why.
I
Okay,
think
seeing as
personally, I
everyone was
believe
talking
it's-
over, what did he do?
He
He
backed
dropped
out of
out
a
of
gay
a
movie.
movie.
It was a gay
It was-
movie.
It's a
So?
movie he brought to a producer and a director to do.
Yeah, something must
Okay.
have happened.
They wouldn't have done it if he wouldn't have brought it to him. Then he dropped out 5 days before.
Is that the whole
Yeah.
story? I heard he's the one that wanted the NC-17 strong sexual content as well, like all
It was-
that, like
Well,
full
the-
Brokeback Mountain, like but worse.
Brokeback
It's-
Mountain was worse. What? What are you talking about?
I mean, it's
Yeah, I
not
don't
like
know.
he
That was
got
why I
he
felt
got caught
uncomfortable.
doing a Diddy or a Kanye or Kelly or anything like that.
Nobody's going to care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
the people the people that were working on the movie care because they're out of money. All the crew,
Yeah, but-
stars.
Todd Haynes, I think, is kind of used to that. He's used to this kind of turnover.
To
happening
back
at the
out
last minute.
5 days, Degrassi though,
His
I
financing.
mean, what do you think? To back out 5 days before it starts, something had to have happened. You don't wait.
Well,
that
yeah,
long.
I don't know. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm sure there was a very good reason for it.
He wanted more money. He wanted Iron Man money, and they're
No.
like, "No, you're not.
I
You're
don't
not
think
Iron Man."
that's the
I
kind
doubt
of movie that's the kind of movie that they get that.
He
kind
wanted
of money on.
Joaquin Phoenix money.
No, he just started.
Remember when he was
decided to
called
walk
Leaf?
Joaquin away.
Yeah,
When he was credited as Leaf Phoenix.
I feel bad though because by the way, before it gets like misconstrued, what I meant by Brokeback Mountain, but worse, is there were some disturbing parts in Brokeback Mountain. There was basically an R scene, and then there was a guy getting beat to death. Like it was pretty dark. There was some dark material in there, and you know, I guess that's what Joaquin's going for. He's like I love Joaquin, but he's a little bit eccentric.
I always got the impression that he was checking out for a minute. And
Well, remember when he did the whole mockumentary about a rapper? He's gonna be a gang. Like who does that? You know what I mean?
Joaquin Phoenix. I mean, it's not like he's going to make Space Camp 2 or
That's old school right there. I love the Space Camp.
Parenthood 2.
Parenthood was great as well.
Still not as good
I
as
don't know. Could we get him in Space Jam 3?
We could probably get him in Space Jam.
There's going to be a Space
Joke
Jam
about
3.
Space Jam
There's gonna be
3
a
because
Space Jam 3.
everybody says that David Zaslav hates
jeez.
animation, but you can bet there's going to be a Space Jam 3.
I see you shaking your head at me, Bruce. You still
Are you
love me.
sure about that?
I did not like any of the Space Jam movies.
I would
any.
absolutely. You know, I've never seen one. Not even the Michael Jordan one, and I'm from Chicago.
The Michael Jordan one is the only one worth
Yeah.
watching.
I mean, neither of them are good. I really did not understand the appeal of Space Jam, but
Oh boy,
It
here
was
we go.
Michael Jordan, Looney
led to
Tunes.
the horrible trend of people getting horrible Tasmanian devil tattoos on their goddamn
For
calves.
sure about what?
God, I
Todd
remember
Haynes was sure Joaquin Phoenix was going to be in his movie 5 days before they shot. So
Yeah.
he really sure about anything.
and
Also-
and everybody loved R. Kelly. They made the first one.
Not
Things
me.
change. Things change,
Oh,
man.
such an
I
inspirational
haven't
song,
listened
you know?
to R. Kelly music since that tape came out.
I
look,
believe I
look.
can
Y'all
fly.
can
I
cancel
did not
me.
give
Y'all
him a
can,
pass.
y'all can
Honestly,
cancel
I
me
haven't
if you
listened-
want. I Believe I Can Fly is one of my favorite songs of all time. I don't care what
It
people
is.
say.
Oh man, I'm telling you, man, if I'm watching whichever Batman movie he's got that Gotham City song on, I'm gonna be singing Gotham City.
Batman and Robin. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Okay.
I haven't listened to R. Kelly since his
There
like
are-
84 cut closet series.
Yeah,
Oh,
there are
that's
times.
great.
99% of the time, I can always separate the art from the artist, even if I don't
Man,
like them.
soundtrack.
But there are sometimes circumstances where you're like, "No, fuck this dude." like,
Yep.
like,
Let me take
time
a time to say this. Please like, and if you're here for the first time, subscribe to the channel. And there is a giveaway. Please type in Krypton in the chat.
Have
And
we done that yet?
No.
Done the spinning
No,
thing yet?
we're not doing the spinning
No.
thing yet.
You gotta make him say it.
I already won
Yeah,
one, so I came in. But
We're giving away Max.
well, I don't know, man. Should I leave now? Then you can do the spin, then I'll come back. Because if it's like some Wonder Woman shit or something, I'm gonna be mad if I don't win. Like,
You and I need to talk about that. If you're gonna say that in my space.
There
I
it
like
is.
Wonder
Chris, you
Woman.
talk about separating the art from the
I'm
artist.
not-
I'm
I'm
gonna
not a
watch
fan-
2
I'm
hours
not
of
a
the
fan.
Cosby Show.
I'm
Yeah,
not a
so-
fan of Zeppelin, so it doesn't matter.
Chris,
what?
go back and watch the last of yesterday's stream.
I think I watched most of it. I had to get on a call for a minute, but did I not watch all?
Yeah.
Did you guys do Wonder Woman? What'd you guys do?
Do you know who the last winner was?
Oh, you were, and then you gave it away. Yeah. Was it Wonder Woman? Was it Wonder
No.
Woman?
No, it was this. First appearance of Mr. Sinister.
Oh wow, you gave
Yeah.
that away.
Of course, I'm on the panel.
I got
Gave
like
it to Crimson Terror.
I got like 6 more copies of this laying around. Somewhere.
I'm just harassing.
It's
you
a
for the sake
sickness
of it.
that you have. You know that, right, Bruce? Like it is a real sickness, man. We have it. I know. I recognize the symptoms.
Yes, I have a addictive personality
Yeah.
when it comes to everything. So
Right
Can't
now,
wait for Led
I'm
Zeppelin.
on here with you guys. I'm unrolling screen prints, and yeah, fun. You want to talk about OCD?
What are you doing with
All right.
screen prints, man?
I'm getting ready to sell a bunch of them.
Oh wow! All right. Next up, is it more?
Transformers the movie 1986. If you have one, I'll buy it.
I love that movie. The
I'm not kidding.
Ghostbuster animated series has been greenlit by Netflix. Elliot Kalin will serve as showrunner.
I don't want this. It's
No,
too
nobody
much.
wants this.
It's too much nostalgia.
What kind of Ghostbusters show is this anyway?
Animated.
Animated.
I mean, what timeline is this? Where does this take place? Is this
Ghostbusters
its own
timeline.
thing? But that's already convoluted as it is. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I don't know.
There ain't nothing wrong with that Ghostbusters
Well,
timeline. Stop it.
Yeah, timeline,
You sure about that? You sure about that?
I mean, it's a little. There's a gap in it because of the 2016 one, but it's still.
Source?
It all fits. Yeah, it all fits.
No, no,
Yeah,
They-
I
they
mean,
have
it's
the
like have
animated
your
series,
head
though.
canon or
So
vice versa.
are you telling me that the timeline of Ghostbusters 1 and Ghostbusters 2 and Ghostbusters 2016 and the Ghostbusters Afterlife and
I
Ghostbusters
just said
Frozen
we don't
Empire
count
and
2016.
the real
I'm-
Ghostbusters
I'm
and
telling you that I
Ghostbusters
don't
the
give a
Extreme
fuck.
Ghostbusters. Are you
Muscle.
telling me all those make sense with one another? And the video game
Yeah,
timeline.
in my
which is
head
tight.
they do. In my head, I put them all together in this glorious timeline of Ghostbustersness that only I can perceive.
Okay.
I love
Okay.
the Ghostbusters.
If it's
I'll
completely,
watch
who
it,
cares if it's completely onto the timeline?
It doesn't matter. if it's
I've
canon
been
or
I've
not.
been wanting them to bring back more animated stuff. Bring back Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah.
Bring
'cause every
back
once
the
in a
real
while-
Ghostbusters.
And this
with
was
Larry
one of my
Storch and
favorite
Forrest Tucker.
Saturday morning cartoons.
This was a
Bring
good
it back.
one.
By all
Remember the
means.
one that wasn't the Ghostbusters, but was Ghostbusters?
Yes, the real
I
real
hated that
Ghostbusters
one. It was-
with
With
Really?
the
You
guys
don't
from
like
F Troop
the
and the dude in the
Extreme
gorilla
Ghostbusters?
suit.
And the Model T car that
That was
flies
great.
like in Flubber.
Yes,
No
they
joke.
had a live action show and a cartoon. They were doing that stuff before anybody.
Chris just mentioned Flubber. I was like, I had to laugh.
Yeah, remember the flying
And
Model T car and
they
Flubber?
had a
and
gorilla.
I'm
and he
just
had a
saying
little
though,
hat
guys,
that
this
had
might
one of
be
those little
too much.
propeller hats.
Where'd Daryl go? I want to. Where Daryl? Tell me again what William said. It's
Who?
time to get rid of nostalgia. You know, gatekeeper ass William. Don't get me wrong, I love William, but
jeez.
someone needs to tell William to shut the fuck up
Doesn't
once
that
in a while.
dude own a store that is just like
Oh my
nostalgia?
God.
Exactly. Well, not only that, but people don't want nostalgia. Get rid of nostalgia. Meanwhile, you bring back Hugh Jackman, throw a movie with Ryan Reynolds, makes over $1 billion, but nostalgia doesn't work, guys. Yeah,
Oh,
no
yeah,
one
Get
likes
rid of all this.
nostalgia.
Get rid of all these 80-year-old
Yeah,
characters.
get
that
rid
I
of
rely on
Elektra
for my
and
bottom line.
Blade. Get rid of Elektra and Blade because the only thing that matters is Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman not wearing hockey pads. That's all that matters in the world of the Trinity. You know, no one else can have nostalgia. Meanwhile, these
Nope.
comics have been around for 100 fucking years and keep making movies and keep rebooting them. And William doesn't seem to have a fucking problem with that, does he?
Do you know why these characters stand the test of time? Because you have numerous actors playing them in different incarnations to keep them alive in the pop.
I'm
culture,
almost
social
positive
culture.
that if Hugh Jackman, you're right, yeah. I'll bet you if they wouldn't have brought back Hugh Jackman and some British or some new guy, I bet it would have made even more money. Because Hugh Jackman's not a draw. He's just
Which
nostalgia bait.
James Bond movie? Which
Nah.
James Bond movie made more money in 1983? Octopussy or Never Say Never Again?
I think it was
Two different
Octopussy.
Octopussy
Two
did.
different,
Yeah,
two different studios.
See, and there
Nobody
goes
was-
again, because like with Sean Connery and Roger Moore, they were both in the stage of playing James Bond when they were too old, and they
No,
should've
that's
retired
not
a
why.
long
That's
time
not
ago.
why. Never. That's not why.
No,
that
never say
movie-
No,
never
one
again.
was
Never
a
say
genuine
never again.
Hold on,
Awful.
one at a time. One at a time.
There was production problems, but never say never
Yeah,
again.
there,
and
there were
and they made
rights
two.
issues.
Yeah,
And somebody used the rights loophole to make a James Bond movie of their own, and Sean Connery came back. But what my point is that they came out within 6 months of each other, and no one was confused. I was 13. I wasn't confused.
I didn't know they came out the same year.
Yes.
1983.
I'm sorry, all my
And
Bond must
I-
be produced by Broccoli, or I don't
And
watch
I
it.
actually kind of like Never Say Never Again
I
because that
love
really cool,
Never Say Never Again.
It
I don't
really
like
it had
either
that
of them.
really it had that really great motorcycle chase. I mean, it was
Tim
It's
it was-
like-
Basinger was cool.
Yeah, it's just a Thunderball remake, right?
Yeah, it's
But-
yes, it's a remake of Thunderball.
But it
That's-
feels like
that was the
a
story,
bit
like-
a piece of an alternate reality that got injected into ours, where like he never stopped making James Bond movies.
Like,
And Connery is still my favorite Bond, and I still was like that movie didn't need to be made.
Okay,
But it
cycling
was,
back
and
to
I love
Ghostbusters.
it.
What you said?
Cycling back
Alright.
to Ghostbusters. Before I pull out a hello, Mr. Bond, on you boys. One thing I would actually like to see from this is them transforming the Starbucks shop that was what was the the headquarters back into the Ghostbuster headquarters, because there's got to be a fun story in there, like they found a ghost while searching for the seasonal mugs or something. Because you got to think that reactor is still in the basement.
exactly.
Come on, Britt,
And there's
give me
shit still in that reactor. I know.
give
it.
me Ghostbusters after latte, please.
That's a latte. All right.
There was a
Moving
really
on from
sad recent
Ghostbusters.
interview with Dan Aykroyd that was just sad. Like, nobody calls me unless it's for Ghostbusters. I'm never going to write another screenplay again. I'm done, guys.
Well, he's 193 years old. And he had his time.
It's not that old.
And he also
but he
has
can
his
still-
own. He also has his own winery. So
I
what,
know.
don't
I
think
know.
he's
I
hurting for
love
money.
Dan Aykroyd. Very. Dude, he's part of my
Sorry,
childhood.
I love Dan Aykroyd, but he jumped the shark with Caddyshack too.
Yeah, he
So-
kind of jumped out. Keep your eye on the ball. You are not Bill Murray, bro. Stop trying. You are not Bill
I
Murray.
love
Quit
that movie. It was amazing.
it. The second one, really? No.
Oh yeah, it was great, dude.
The only good part was the gopher, or the what
Sorry,
is it?
man.
The gopher, right?
When he
Shout-
went from being
shout
the
out-
tall, skinny guy in Blues Brothers to this short, stocky guy that was fat, I was like, I don't know.
No, I had
Wow.
that guy from
Jeez,
Oh, man.
fat shaming.
Hey, man, he was in Driving Miss Daisy.
He looked like
now.
a different person. It was, and he acted like a different person. It was very hard to deal with.
He
But
was
shout-
in.
shout out-
He
shout
was
out to
in
Bill
My
Murray.
Girl. Yeah.
Shout out to Bill Murray, who was brought to the milkshake yard, please.
I will give
Are they
I
still
will give
together?
Dan
As far as I know.
I will give Aykroyd
I know.
credit.
I watch her video. She's in Kenya right now. Miss Khalees.
Elise.
I still
I-
love that.
I will give Aykroyd credit for his role in Grosse Point Blank, though. That was
Dude, I give him credit for pulling Donna Dixon.
Oh my God, he
Yeah.
was so fucking funny. Gross Point Blank. He was a
Sleuthing
lunatic.
guy.
Oh yeah, he was great in that, man.
He wanted a unionized hitman. That's so
Grosse Point Blank
good.
was so good.
That might be my favorite John Cusack movie out of all of them, except for maybe Say Anything.
But like, don't we need those old guy actors like Jason Robards and Mason
I mean,
Adams? You know, the
they're-
Smokers
yeah, they're-
Jam guy.
I mean, I liked Grumpy Old Man. That shit was kind of funny. I like those guys.
Cocoon 3,
Just-
anyone?
Oh, dude,
Just-
we
just
have the
get- just give
technology.
me-
We can
just give
make
me more
Cocoon
movies
3.
with Ernie
Yes.
Hudson in it.
I mean, who do we
That
have
man
left
does not
that are
look his
older?
age.
Who do we have
Ernie's
left
getting
that are
old, though,
older
yeah.
actors, though.
He's
I-
he's
That's what I'm saying.
78.
That's what
He
Dan
looks
Aykroyd-
half the age of the
That's
other
what Dan
Ghostbusters,
Aykroyd
and he's
can
the
do.
oldest.
He can be the old. He can be the old dad that Timothy Chalamet has to borrow money from to pay his bookie.
Well, you want to feel old.
Yeah,
You ready? You
yes
want to
and
feel old?
no.
Because sometimes I feel old, then I feel old. Okay, let's feel old. I am the same age as the people that could now play dads and grandpa. I remember when Leo and Robert Downey Jr. were kids. I remember weird signs that now they're playing the dad roles or the old man roles or the fucking, they're the Alec Guinness of our day. It's
No, you wanna-
crazy to see that happen. And I feel so old now.
Dude,
you wanna
what's-
feel
you know
old?
what's great? Yeah, I'm watching the Cosby Show and I'm looking at Lisa Bonet going, man, how does that work?
Wait,
Like-
hold on.
You
Mom,
guys
so
wanna
you're like
feel
what? 29? You're like 29. Shut up.
All right, let's get back on track.
You.
here. Next.
The Golden
hold
Girls
Oh,
were
wow,
early
you're-
40s.
Estelle Getty was the youngest one.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
are we having a,
yeah.
are we having a
Alright, we're moving
competition to
on,
see
we're
how
moving
old
on.
like
That's exactly what we're doing.
A Halloween game powered by Unreal Engine 5 is in development. Gamer John Carpenter is involved. He's a gamer.
He's not a gamer.
apparently.
He's not a gamer.
Really? Really?
Not only is he not a gamer, he's one of the most overrated directors. I couldn't even say it.
No,
With a
he-
straight face.
You can't say it with a straight face. You couldn't even do it.
Because everybody knows.
Unless you can be Michael Myers and kill people in this game.
Yeah, I think
got it out.
that's
See the fun.
a big part of it. And it's going to
Yeah.
apparently have maps from every movie.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he's my favorite director of all time. So yeah, I'm
But
definitely. I'm
you
in
know
favor.
what's going to
He's-
save
he's
a
a
fortune
old head
on
gamer.
script. There's not going to be a lot of talking in this movie, in this game.
I don't need talking.
It's probably going to be full of jump scare.
I would rather them make a They Live.
Oh my
gonna
god!
follow-
Can I imagine playing just like that? Anybody play the Friday the 13th game?
No.
I never
No.
played it, but I don't like those kind of games. You know.
I love that game.
What's
I
the
wanna
Dead by
just
Daylight?
be
Is
like
that the one? I don't like that one either. You know?
Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, I like playing that because I want to be like kind of like that. If you just hiding around from Michael. and
Nah,
you just,
nah, I like the
alone.
Silent Hill games. I like the Resident Evil games. I like the Evil Within game. Those are all good. I just never really liked the whole team up. You know, look, Dead by Daylight is just Fortnite for horror fans. Like no joke. Like
You know, I'm going to put this out there. Give it a spin on the horror game. Let us play as Michael.
I'm sure that'll be an element.
How fun would that be?
I think
Not
you
trying
could
to
play as
escape
Michael
the
in-
bad
in
guy,
the-
honey. You are the bad guy.
Wasn't the last game you could play as Michael or the
They have a
campers?
Friday the 13th game like that.
Yeah,
Oh, that was
and
Friday the 13th.
I never play
Texas
these games,
Chainsaw
but that would just be
Massacre.
fun.
I'd go full meta with this shit. I would have William
Chainsaw
Shatner
Massacre.
under the William Shatner mask.
Yeah.
I would go full meta with this shit, bro. I would have Captain
Oh,
Kirk
yeah, right.
under the Captain Kirk mask. He'd be the serial killer.
Right.
you
And
can
if
make
you
a
beat
cameo in
the
a
game,
Halloween movie.
and if you beat the
Shatner's coming
game,
to
you
get
get
that.
to hear Shatner's version of Rocket Man.
Yeah.
No.
Or you get
Like
like, or
right
you get
now-
like, a, or you get like a free
Right,
digital
right,
download of the
right.
Wrath of Khan. You know, because that's the
Zero
one.
hours, 9 a.m.
Just
Miramax
Rocket Man
has
over
the
the
TV
closing
rights.
credits. Come on.
I think this is a good idea. I think this game in Unreal 5 Engine going to look beautiful. Hopefully they get it right.
John
Does it say
Carpenter's
who the
involved. Take
developer
my
is?
money.
Yeah.
John Carpenter's involved. That's
I
what
just
they
love
have
how
to say.
they put. I love just
Take
love how
my
they
money.
put gamer on
Gamer.
his name. Like he
Gamer.
actually does
John
gaming. Like,
Carpenter.
no.
He plays Mr.
Well, I
Well,
believe, I
no,
believe, I
like-
believe that he is though, because you guys got to
He
see. you
is
gotta-
a gamer.
he's a very
he's a
tech
hardcore
guy.
gamer.
Yeah, and he's a very
Yeah.
tech guy. Like he's in
They're
his
not-
own
that's not
synthesizers for
hyperbole.
his. He's in a rock band. Like he
Yeah,
does
he's
it
that
all.
song for Big Trouble in Little China.
Soundtracks for his movies, soundtracks for other people's work,
Like he's very
records.
tech savvy.
You know what would actually be cool? for
Boss
this game?
Team Games
What's that?
It would be cool
is the
if there was an-
developer.
if there was an option where you could either play Michael Myers or play Laurie. Like if there was like two different levels where you could play two different characters from two different point of views, like that would be cool. Like an evil side and then the good side, whatever. That would be cool. If they
So
Oh
you,
my
so
God,
you can be
I
like
like
from
it.
the
Was
last
Laurie
few
really
movies and just make
good?
wrong decisions the whole time.
If we're talking about the Laurie from the new movies, yeah.
Two new games.
Oh my
not just
God,
one
are
new
you
game, two new
serious,
games.
DL? Sometimes I think you do this shit on purpose. Are you doing this on purpose? Are you fucking with us?
Are you
Those
trying
movies
to say that
awful.
Laurie from the new movies
Are you
Laurie,
sure?
okay, Laurie from the first one was okay. The second one, she was just a screaming, annoying fucking lunatic through the whole movie. All she did was scream and cry and scream some more and cry and then scream some more. She never stopped screaming through the entire.
So are you going
Rob
to completely ignore the fact that she was using guns and had multiple traps for Michael Myers in the new
Yeah.
movies?
Oh
And then-
wait!
and
Oh no!
then-
No! No! Oh no!
and then shit the bed.
Guys,
and then
guys,
shit
guys,
the
guys!
bed.
No, that one's good. I thought we were talking about the Rob Zombie Laurie.
You
Oh,
That
when,
new
I,
Laurie.
when I say
That-
the new films, I am
Yeah.
talking about the trilogy that came out.
Yeah,
That's what
okay.
talking
I'm with
about.
you. I'm with you. Yes, yes, she's great. But that's the same. That's the old Laurie. It's the same fucking Laurie.
But even still, I think that'd be cool if there was a
Recast
mode where you
Laurie.
can play that Laurie, or you could play Michael Myers. Like that would be cool.
Also,
if
Call
they
of
did
Duty
that.
should be first person. You get a
What
shotgun.
about Dr. Loomis? I want to play as Dr. Loomis, damn it.
Well, what
Why?
I'm seeing is
Why
that
do you wanna play
there's
as
gonna
Dr.
be
Loomis?
I
multiple
want to play as
entities,
PJ Souls. I just
Yeah,
want to be
yeah.
PJ
classic
Souls.
characters and classic locations.
Yeah, I'm there for that. Classic.
And it's
character,
not
classic
one
character.
game,
Be
it's
an
two
album
badass.
games.
concept.
character.
2 Halloween games. I'm assuming one will
Halloween
be
games.
mobile and one will be PC and multi-platform.
So you said it's the devs behind Evil Dead game and
Yeah.
from Boss Team Studios.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, I think this is a good idea. It's gonna make money. So moving on. James Cameron said he's working on a new Terminator project.
My second
actually gonna
favorite
direct this
director. My
movie?
second favorite director. Wow. Back to back. I got Carpenter
Another
and then
Terminator movie. Let's go.
Oh, great. Okay.
Man,
I don't know.
Check out some
And
of the
he
footage of him at
please-
D23, man.
And he please
I
direct
agree.
this. Please
don't-
direct
I
this
agree
movie.
that I agree.
Can I just
Ew.
say? Can I just say?
Go ahead.
So, James Cameron has time to work on his Avatar and Terminator films, but not Alita.
Yes.
Well,
he may
actually,
not
give that
have
to Robert
green
Rodriguez.
Alita.
No.
Well, no, yeah. Well, not only that, Alita might not be greenlit. That could be a whole big. Who knows what's going on with that.
I just want Alita. you
Also,
know?
I would
Robert
love it
Rodriguez.
too.
I'm
He
with you
lost,
on that
he just
100%.
lost.
I'd rather see
Yeah.
it.
Like,
He
like
just
I
lost
mean,
Alita's biggest cheerleader, so that's probably
I mean, like,
back.
I'm not
I would love it
against-
too.
I'm not against another Terminator movie, but like the last movies,
I don't need it.
all those sequels have been just been.
I don't know. I might be because at one time, you guys, before Star Wars, before all of it, my favorite franchise was Terminator for a long time. The third one came out, and I was like, meh. I was really excited for the fourth one, Salvation. And that one was meh, and then after that, they just kept shit in the bed. So I gave up on Terminator. But if James Cameron's going to direct it, I don't know.
Well, how's he?
I don't know.
I mean,
It's-
he's busy messing with blue people right now, so
Yeah, I don't know that
Yeah,
IP.
Dances with Smurfs.
Yeah,
There's
Dances with
some
Wolves.
IPs that run their course. To me, that one. I'm interested to see the anime that they're.
yeah, the anime
The animated
looks
series are
good. I want to watch that, but I just feel like, can you just put this to bed and just focus on Alita?
Somebody fact check this. Did Alita Battle Angel make more money than Terminator Dark Fate?
Yes,
It might have, yeah.
Alita. Hold on, no, let me look.
400 some million. I don't know what Dark
Yeah,
Fate
let me
is,
see. Let
but-
me look it up. Alita Battle Angel, $408 million or $5 million. That's all.
Okay, Terminator Dark Fate.
Let me see.
$16.33.
Yeah, Terminator Dark Fate, $261 million on a budget of $196 million.
Oh no, they need to make Alita too. They need to make Alita too.
That's what I'm saying. Like the last one bombed. Like, I don't know.
I like Dark Fate too. I like Dark Fate, but I'm
I
sorry.
like
I
Dark
would
Fate.
rather
Look,
take
Dark
Alita
Fate
too.
had some. I won't lie. Dark Fate had some badass action in it. I liked it, but it just felt after Genesis. It just felt so forced and so shitty. And I've never gotten what I wanted. There's only one thing I've ever wanted since 1991. I just want Sarah and Kyle to get like one time. Just give her. You know what I mean? Has she not earned that? Has Sarah
Yeah.
Connor not earned to see Kyle
Long
again
walk
one
in the
fucking
goddamn
time?
beach.
Oh,
Yeah.
Michael Bean.
That was
Is it
kind of the
Michael
point,
Biehn?
though.
It's just like they kept going to this formula so many times now, and I'm just like, I just don't really. I'll watch it.
But I'm
I
just
don't
saying,
think I
from a
would.
character perspective, has Sarah Connor not earned that? You know,
But how would
after
they do
all
it?
these decades?
Because-
they're
because he
jumping through time, Mama Bear.
He
How would
died
they-
in 1980. He didn't go back.
Okay, so she goes back before he jumps back from the back. That doesn't.
What?
You know what I mean? You know what the fuck I mean?
No, I don't.
She
I
goes
don't know.
back.
I'm just hearing you. I'm just hearing you jump from the back, and that's
She
not
goes.
sounding
She
right.
goes.
honey.
She goes back. She goes back before he jumps forward and
And he
doesn't have
wouldn't
a
know
chance to
he
Too
jump
much
back. before he
bullshit
dies.
in that IP with all the time jumping and all that.
Yeah, it's a mind
Just-
fuck.
just-
It is.
just-
It's a mind
just
fuck.
leave it be. Just
So,
leave
like,
it be.
There's
I
too
still
many
don't.
timelines. There's too many timelines. Like they're changing the past too many times. They keep going back to the first two movies so many times.
Why is Amelia Clark in there?
Yeah, right. I would go old school with it too. I would get the Mr. Movie Phone guy to
Genesis
do the
is confusing
trailer.
to watch.
Like he would look. My whole trailer would sort of in a world. I'm not even shitting. I would
In a
go
world.
old school. I would go old school with this shit, man.
Like his Genesis has cool action, but the movie was just confusing to watch. In the
It's
whole
also
time.
a travesty and blasphemous. You make John Connor a Terminator. What?
Oh right, they spoil that in the trailer before the movie comes out. Like, yeah, don't get me started on that shit.
And I'm sorry, I still don't understand Avatar. I know it makes a ton of money. I still never talk to anybody. It's like I'm a big Avatar fan. Never
I'm a big
in my
Avatar
life.
fan. I'm a big Avatar fan.
I love Avatar.
That,
Yeah,
that you are the first person I've ever met that
Well, I
ever
love
said
those
that.
two movies.
Well, hey, Joe,
God,
I'm a big Avatar fan. I prefer the last.
If you watch
I
them
like
in if you watch them in the
like the
theater, they're
game,
more
too.
of an they're more of an experience than they are a movie. You know,
No,
it's almost like a Disney ride.
I will agree. I'm a huge Avatar fan. Aang is the goat.
Right.
Okay, so seriously, I will say, like,
love the,
people will laugh
that
at me when
movie
I
with,
say this, but like, yeah, you guys are right. It is a theatrical experience. It is pretty much the movies are sold on that, absolutely. And the boundaries they're breaking with special effects, it is fantastic. But I think that the characters and the story is simple enough and
no, they're weak
engaging
sauce.
enough.
Yeah,
Where
right.
I like them enough where I care about what goes on with them. Is
Yeah,
it the most
especially in
groundbreaking
the
story?
second one?
No,
It's not.
It's
But
not.
the
I
first
still,
the first one's pretty vanilla, Dial, but you got to admit the second one, when not whatever her name is, when she
Neytiri?
flips, when she flips shit at the end, bro, it's so bad, it's so badass. Like she just goes
Space
in,
Marquette.
bro.
Like I like the first
This is
one.
James Cameron, pure
That
unadulterated.
third act, bro,
James
that third
Cameron.
act, man.
I like the first movie, but the second one, it's almost like it feels like a repeat a little bit of the first one, and it's just way too long. It's a lot. I don't know. You're muted, Bruce.
I do have one question, Brucey.
Yes.
Do you have like a get out of here or something clip for Terry Floyd's suggestion for the Terminator?
Yeah.
I just saw that.
I gotta
Maybe
get
no.
new clips. I gotta get new clips. I only got
You need
What did you do? What did you do? What did you do?
That works.
I'm going to be honest. I really
That
think
works.
Kingpin. I think Kingpin probably could, whoop Supergirl's ass. But that's just me.
I'm sorry. What? What did you say?
I think
Probably could.
Kingpin. I think Kingpin could whoop that Supergirl's ass. I'm just saying.
Literally, Supergirl has to flick Kingpin in the nose, and he will
Nah,
go through
I disagree.
10 walls
disagree.
and die. Like,
She is,
no.
she is stronger than Superman.
Especially
That
if he's
Supergirl
wearing that
is?
Hawaiian shirt.
That is canon. She is
Not
stronger
when they
than
first
Superman.
found her, though. She was kind of weak.
No, we're talking
The
about
Flash
the
movie.
comics.
But I'm
I
sorry,
mean,
you're
she-
trying to compare Kingpin to a super powered alien being. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah.
That's
My
not happening.
my Kingpin has kryptonite bullets. So
Well, I just put her in a dark
Oh my
room. I
God.
mean, shit.
yeah.
Of course, you got to
Fight-
use the kryptonite.
fight's
bullet.
over. Fight's over.
All right.
He
Bang,
has
bang, bang,
kryptonite.
bang.
He has a kryptonite suit. Like you can't because you can't punch him.
Well,
No,
technically,
that's-
Spider-Man
they're
can
just
punch
talking
Kingpin
crazy.
through the face.
Yeah.
Like that's
A whole
That's
kryptonite,
believable,
a whole
just-
kryptonite
this
suit
is
would give him
believable.
kryptonite poisoning.
I
Oh,
wish we would have
God.
got more of her. I really liked her as Supergirl. I wish we'd have got more of
She
her.
was a good Supergirl.
I really liked her.
I loved it. Well, I want to see the actress like being more things because I like her a lot. I want to see her.
Did you see how excited she was when she got the news she was going to get to be Supergirl? She like freaked out. And
Oh,
it was
yeah.
such a
Yeah.
great
I
clip.
love I
Yeah.
love reactions like that. Like yeah, I get to play this character and stuff. I want to see her do more things.
Yeah.
All right. Next up,
What do we got?
Ryan Reynolds campaign champions for a Logan-like send-off movie for
Oh,
Wesley
God.
Snipes.
Yeah.
Do you know what makes me think this will really happen? Because Ryan
That
Reynolds
Ryan
wants
Reynolds
it
is
to happen.
campaigning for it.
And he is the big name right now. Like
Yeah.
he is the Robert Downey
He's
Jr.
the big
right
swinging
now.
dick.
Yep. He is the swinging dick. I mean, him and his girlfriend got the #1 and #2 movies this week.
I mean,
Well,
that's crazy.
he even got a Tim Hortons commercial, and that's big up here. Got his own Tim Hortons commercial.
I can go for some
See?
little Timmys right now.
I love it.
I always wanted to try the gravy fries. I never ate any Canadian food, but I always want to try gravy fries. I heard they're good.
Oh no! If you come up, you have to try the poutine, honey.
Oh,
Not just
Poutine's
gravy fries.
amazing.
curds are so good.
It's crack. It's
Oh, crack.
Great.
I'm in.
I love
Not that kind of crack.
Yeah, I'll bring my own pipe.
Food crack. I love food crack.
Oh,
Ramon.
what are we talking about?
I'm gonna bring a big old freezer bag and just load it down.
No.
You know
Anybody
what?
got a torch? Anybody got a torch?
Don't invite me to your
Both of
buffet
you.
because I'll eat the whole fucking restaurant for $6.99. Think I
I will
won't?
Make a
fight
name
you.
out of
to
it,
try-
Both of you are
I
naughty
will
boys.
fight you to try to grab my food.
I
But-
never said I was straight edge.
Would you guys?
I'm-
Would any of you guys be interested in a Wesley Snipes Blade? Besides this,
Absolutely.
I mean,
Yeah,
if it was
I'm
meant
sure.
to
Why
be a
not,
send off, if
Oh.
it was meant to be a send off, not to set anything up, I
As long
would
as they
watch it.
keep Ryan Reynolds out of it, I'll be fine with it.
I love
He-
Snipes,
he
so
does-
I am always in.
Okay,
He,
so
he
I'm gonna-
deserves he deserves something to be his last movie that's not Blade 3.
I agree. I
it's
agree.
not Blade Trinity. Yeah.
Although no, he was pretty rad in Expendables. The last two Expendables, he was pretty good, man. Like
Who was it?
Oh,
the
man.
actors
th-
that
those aren't great
Themselves
movies.
were
Those
awful
aren't.
movies.
I never
those
got
aren't
that
great
far in
movies.
Expendables.
No.
Oh,
But
and
they're
let's not
fun.
forget. Let's not forget coming number 2, America.
Blade
Oh,
4
who's in
just
that
made
movie?
$1 billion. I think he's good.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't know, man. I'm in. I love Wesley, and I even love the third one. It's not great, but I can watch it. You know,
Oh, yeah, I like the third one. but
I would like a Blade movie, Old Man Logan style, but I would love Paul Capozzi to come back somehow. She was-
Right,
You want
and-
Parker Posey to come
Oh, I
Here's
want them all.
how they do
I
it.
want them all. Yeah, I want Triple H. I
Triple
want
H.
Chris
No,
Christopher.
you
Here's how
don't.
they
I
do
want,
it.
I
Hold
want
up.
Chris Christopherson.
all
I
of
want.
that,
I
bro.
want them
Hold
all.
up.
all
Fuck
of
you
that.
don't. No,
Yeah,
no,
but
no.
I
Jack
just-
remake.
I just want
Hold on,
those
one at a time.
Rottweilers back and
Right?
and
Yeah.
the vampire Pomeranian.
No, you
Shaft
don't.
remakes. 3 generations of Blade.
They were adorable.
They were.
Snipes,
Well,
Ali,
maybe not really
and
Triple
then-
H, but Parker Posey and Chris Christopherson.
I'll take Parker
for sure.
Posey in anything as
For
well. I love
sure,
Parker
and Chris
Posey.
Christopherson for sure. If he's not
Because
too old.
I see Anthony in the chat going, we do not need to see more of this guy's Blade. Actually, hear me out, because I think
Oh,
it would
quiet,
actually help
Anthony.
the transition to a new Blade better.
The dude wants sequels to everything, but he don't want Blade to come back.
Not only that, Anthony, I would guarantee you money. You take, I'm gonna butcher his name, not on purpose, but you take Mashamala Hamalai, whatever the fuck his name is.
Holla.
And, yeah, and you put right now at this moment in time, if you release 2 Blade movies like they did the James Bond stuff we were just talking about, I'll bet you the Wesley one makes more money. I'll bet you the Wesley one will make more money.
Okay, if the
Man
Mahershala Ali
2
one
is
even
a
comes
joke.
out at all, like if they want to make a Blade movie at all, but okay. I mean,
It's
Simon
the add all
Phoenix.
at this point.
And I love that dude. I
Simon
think that
Phoenix
guy's a
is returning.
great actor. I like him. Mashallah Ali, whatever his name is. I like him. I like that dude. I just don't. I think he's. Is it him that's causing? Like, no one really knows the full story. Is it him that's causing the problems with this fucking movie, or is it?
I think it is.
Can you just try saying
think
his
it's
name a few
both.
more
I
times
think
for us?
everybody's
Because
guilty.
that would make
Mashallah
a great-
Ali?
Yeah, because that would make a great clip for Brucifer.
Well, what is his name?
He's pulling it.
Mahershala.
It's pulling an
That's what I
Edward.
just said. I just said
You did not
Mashallah
say
Ali.
What did you say?
Oh my.
How is his name said? Say his name.
Mahershala.
Mahershala Ali.
There we go.
There you
There
go.
you go. There you go.
Nailed it.
30th
nailed
time's
it.
the charm.
Mahershala Ali. Well,
Can you
look,
make
I
that
can't-
as a short, Bruce?
I
That
can't
should-
say-
that's
look,
gonna be
there's
the
3
funniest
people.
shit on YouTube.
That's why I
Guys,
wanted him to do it.
Guys,
Hold on.
guys, there are
hold
3
on,
people. Hold on,
on.
Bruce. Who's the other 2? Bruce, who's the other 2 that I can't pronounce? The guy that's in Guardians of the Galaxy that was also in Amistad and Gran Turismo. I can never say his
Hansu?
name.
Jaimin Hansu.
I can never say. And Ejiofor, or whatever his name is.
Jaimin Hansu. That's how you pronounce it.
And who's the other one? Ejiofor. Something Ejiofor.
Chiwetel Ejiofor?
Yeah, I can't say. See,
all right, let
come
me-
on,
let
you
me
guys are
just-
speaking a different
let me just-
language right now.
Let me just do this. We at Kingdom of Nerds
Oh my god.
PSA.
encourage reading comprehension. And if you can't pronounce a name, stay off the panel.
Those are not English names, guys. You like the,
No,
those are not
African.
English names,
He was
man.
gonna start speaking until that stuff clipped out. Until they clipped it. Oh, this is
You guys,
hilarious.
you guys suck, but whatever. Yeah, Mahershala Ali.
You were so close.
It was so close.
Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala.
There you
Try
go.
to say it.
Mahershala.
Okay, you
There you
try to say Chiwetel Ejiofor.
What about
By the time you say that
Mandalorian?
name, by the time you say that name right, there'll be a Blade movie.
No, Chiwetel Ejiofor. I loved him in Red Belt. That guy's in so many movies that people don't know about, like Red Belt and Serenity. And there's so many amazing movies that that guy's in. But the other one, I'm not even going to try to say his name. The Amistad guy, Michael
Jaimon Hansu.
Jaimon Hansu. Oh, that one's not that hard. Jaimon Hansu.
Yeah.
Chiwetel Ejiofor? Or would you? I was close. I was close.
Close.
And Mahershala Ali. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
By Jove, he's got it.
Now say Google and Batra.
Oh, just in case anybody interested, I am a gamer. I'm on PlayStation Network. If you want to hit me up,
PC.
Brooklyn Wrecker. I've had that name for over a decade. Brooklyn Wrecker.
Oh, there's a PC. Never mind though.
Brooklyn
You're on
Wrecker.
PSN? Okay.
On PC, I'm what am I? I don't even know what I am on PC.
What was
Oh no, I
Bruce
thought,
Daddy's
I thought you only got a PC. It's like PC. It was like, oh, you
No,
got
I
PSN.
have PC and
Well, was Brucifer taken? What?
No, was Brucifer Daddy taken?
Was Brucifer taken?
Well, I was watching anime back then, and it was called Flame of Wrecker. So Brooklyn Wrecker was my PlayStation name.
Oh wow, original.
Yeah. Hey, it's original now. I be wrecking shit.
If you play Mortal Kombat, you're going down.
You crazy. You see what I did to Max in Street Fighter? Let's go.
No, I didn't see. No, what? No.
God, I'm getting my
I'll
ass
send you the
kicked
clip.
Street
I'll
Fighter
send you the
right now,
clip.
man.
I'm a Mortal
I went-
Kombat guy.
I went 15 straight wins, and I got a
Yeah,
perfect.
I'm an MK guy myself. I'm an MK guy. I don't do Street Fighter. Never have. Never played it. I
I
think
don't
it's
do
just
Street Fighter,
because-
but Mortal Kombat, man. I don't fuck around. I don't fuck around, man.
And
Don't be scared.
no, I do see in the chat first and last breakdancing in the Olympics. And for the record, which country won that round?
I don't know who won actually.
One.
Canada.
Canada
Did
won
you
the
do rocket?
breakdancing.
Canada for the gold.
Herbie
France got the
Hancock's rocket?
silver, and he was the only black guy. And V Montalvo came in at bronze for the United States.
That girl from Australia, I guess, was hilarious. I can't
Oh
find
my
her shit
God.
anywhere. I can't find it. I need to find it so I can watch it because I heard it's bad.
People need to stop
Hold on,
making
hold on.
excuses for that woman.
Well, what's the channel's name? What's the channel's name? I get notifications from him all the time. Bar None. BARR_none. He covered it.
Okay, because I want to see it. They just keep showing still
It's
frames.
Bad.
It's
I thought she was seizuring on stage.
Hey, Timothy. Oh, jeez. All right, moving on.
Former epileptic, by the way. So
Akiva Goldsman confirmed the Schumacher cut of Batman Forever exists, and
there you
WB
go, folks.
almost
Fucking
released
cares.
it.
don't you start with
There's
that.
some VFX that needs to be finished and music to be rescored. The whole soup to nuts would be 1 million, and they were on the verge of doing it, and then Warner got sold again.
That's
How
messed
I
about
up.
don't care.
You know why
I don't
you know
care.
why a lot of people don't, but you know why I'm okay with this one and I would like to see this one happen?
I'm
Val.
listening.
For Val.
Vicky
Oh,
Vale.
yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'd be all right with that.
Okay,
Val
yeah.
Kilmer. Oh no, unless they show me like a clip or something of Two-Face looking actually dark and gritty and that kind of stuff. I'm not
Unless he's
interested.
swapped out for Billy D. Williams, I don't want to
That
watch it.
too. That too. Two-Face was a big mistake in this movie. Their casting of him. It was just all wrong.
There's like,
I don't think it's Tommy Lee Jones' fault. Well, actually, I do think it's Tommy Lee Jones' fault because he
I feel like they're
purposely
gonna cut
acted
this
Well,
him.
not only that,
Little
he's
bit of
just Tommy Lee Jones is so like classically like you know what I mean. This is like a role he probably was like not comfortable with because it's not his style of acting. It's so
really
far
Have you
outside
seen
of the
Under
realm
Siege?
for him.
Have you
Yeah.
seen
Yeah,
Under Siege?
but I understand. I think that was that era where he was trying that shit because of Batman. I think he was trying to be all crazy, but for the most part, the only time he really ever gets over the top is in Men in Black. Other than that, he's like really stoic all the time in all his
If he
movies.
played it straight as Two-Face, it would have been great. If he was like
Right.
serious the entire time, like I don't know
Jim
why. he
Carrey was
didn't.
amazing.
Because
Yeah,
like
Jim Carrey was great.
Two-Face
I don't
is supposed
think,
to
like-
be serious. He's not
And
supposed to
Nicole
be.
Kidman, I will argue that was out of everything she's ever been in, the most beautiful I've ever seen. Nicole Kidman was in Batman Forever.
Far and
Okay,
away,
and,
man.
and BK, I know he did
wait.
it intentionally. He does that stuff intentionally. Did you not see his blackface, chapters? Those were hilarious.
What?
You actually have to go check it out. You have to go check it out. He
I would
actually
like this.
had black people saying, "No, you need to go darker."
Wow. 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 They're just trying to get
There's
they're
even
just
what-
trying to
when-
get
when,
that dude
when
murdered.
he was responding to those comments, he's like, "No, no, I barely made it out with the last one. No,
No
unless there's
shit.
a sign from God." And I swear to you, I swear he did it on purpose. The smoke alarm beeped.
Wow. That's so meta.
He's like,
With the
"Okay,
smoke
Black
on-
Jesus."
Yeah, I would have left it alone. Like there's a fine line between hey, do this because it'll be funny to watch you get canceled, and hey, do this because it'll be funny to watch you get fucking murdered.
No, but he was it was awesome. I do not, and despite the fact I'm Canadian, I do not condone blackface. I'm just
Good.
going to
What's
say
Canadian got to do with
That's
that?
good. That's good.
Trudeau.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah. I forgot Trudeau. Holy shit! I forgot all about Trudeau. Wow.
It's like a pastime.
But the way Bar None approached it was just brilliant. And he was responding to somebody that was, talking about the whole the color swapping type stuff.
How dare you guys talk shit about Tommy Lee Jones? This is his greatest role. He's the best Two-Face ever. You're gonna tell me Aaron Eckhart's a better Two-Face? Really? Really?
Yes.
Do you really want to have this conversation? Do you really want to have this
I
conversation?
don't know if this is the hill you want to die on.
I don't.
Next thing you know, he's going to be caping for bat nipples.
Hey man, Schumacher knew what he was up to, man. Schumacher
Nothing
knew
wrong
there
with
was a
a good ass
fetish.
shot.
Yeah, exactly. Schumacher knew there was a fetish out there for that. He's not dumb. He knew what was up.
People like seeing rubber and ass. Wait,
I went until Batman and Robin that I lost complete interest. I remember loving Batman
I love
Forever
Batman
because
and Robin. I have the soundtrack still. Okay, fucking A, man.
Batman Forever don't get enough credit, man. That's a good
Smashing
one. It's a
Pumpkins,
good one,
man.
man.
You sure about that?
Batman Forever, yeah, I really enjoyed it, man. It had the new, you had they
I
brought
heard
Robin
Christopher Rose on
in.
the radio.
Jim Carrey was really funny. That scene at the end where he goes, "I know who Batman is. I'm Batman." He starts flapping his crazy suit. Like that shit's funny to me, man.
Jim
And-
Carrey nailed it as the Riddler. I will give him. He did an almost spot on for Degrassi. Who was it? From the Adam West series. I know his name normally, but he did it spot on for that one. I hear you.
The way he was
Meredith
walking
Burgess,
and shit.
Where he
That was
played the Penguin.
Yeah. I'm hating myself right now because I know
the
his
way he
name,
would
like,
walk.
Frank
normally
Gorshin.
off the top. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The way
Frank
he would
Gorshin.
walk all weird with that cane, he would like dance across the scene. And he would talk
did
to Two-Face. Then he would dance back. Oh, dude, Batman Forever is a hidden gem. I don't know why people don't like it, man. It's really good.
I didn't like any of those Batman.
Yeah, he
movies in
did
the
it
90s,
perfectly.
sorry.
If they had a different Two-Face, this movie would have been completely different.
Well, on
my
paper,
sentiments are in the link that I sent Bruce. And
Yeah,
Brad.
on paper though, I mean, come on, guys, really. Even you, Joe, admit it. Like on paper, you see Jim Carrey, Tommy Lee Jones, Val Kilmer, Nicole Kidman. Like you're probably thinking, "Holy shit, this is gonna be a good movie," and then it ends up being like a cartoon. It really was very cartoony, but it was good. I liked it. The boat was dope. We finally saw the boat.
It was just too
Hey man,
much cheese.
I loved it when they pulled out that holy rusted metal Batman.
Yeah, that was funny too.
The ground's all
I
metal,
loved it.
full of holes, you know.
Holy!
I don't care. I don't care.
I need to get that clip.
That movie's amazing.
You can download it straight from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No,
Ooh,
dude, this
download.
movie has. I heard "Kiss from a Rose" on the radio today, and it reminded me of this movie.
Yeah, that
And
was a
then it
big
had this
hit.
Sweet ass.
Yeah.
Well, it had "Smash It Up" from Offspring. Okay, and then it had
That U2 song is actually really good.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the U2 song "Kiss Me."
It had a
Kill
it had a
Me,
killer
Kill Me,
soundtrack.
Whatever the hell.
Good soundtrack. Movie sucked.
Yeah.
care.
There you go. There you go.
That's nice.
Wow, I can't believe how hard this stupid game is.
I was actually in a meeting with U.S. Marshals one point, and I said that, and nobody got the joke. It was very depressing.
You put that clip up too fast, Bruce. I think that's a great response to BK's opinion.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna label that the BK clip.
Batman Returns kind of threw me off. Actually, Batman was great, but Batman Returns was like a fucking horror movie, man. You had like biting noses off and shit. And it was Danny DeVito was so gross eating that raw fish.
That movie was
It was
dark
like
as
it was
hell, man.
literally a horror movie, man.
I love Batman.
It's
Batman
tied.
Returns. And you got
Tied
Vulcan.
for my number one number one Catwoman. Sorry, Joe. I'll let you finish.
No, I was just gonna say I love Batman. Batman Returns, but after that,
It's
throw the rest of
Batman
the show
Returns is one of my all-time movies. I'm with you there.
like if it was gonna be somewhat weirdly campy but weird, Burton was perfect for that. But then the Schumacher stuff was
Christopher
just too
Walken
damn-
alone made that movie great. You know what I mean? Like,
No, he lost his mind.
All right,
Jim
enough
Bird lost his
Batman
mind.
tonight. I'm done with Batman.
yeah,
Moving
y'all
on
the
to
ones that keep
Marvel.
getting on the cape shit.
Moving on to Marvel.
Here we go. Here we go,
Let's go.
folks. Here we
Spider-Man
go.
Beyond the Spider-Verse will reportedly not be released for another 2 to 3 years.
What?
Ooh.
I'm okay with that.
This is just rumor.
I am
2
not
to
okay with
3 years?
that. I
Hey,
am not okay with that.
look. Okay, hold on.
It
Let
was
me
supposed
see.
to have been released this year.
I
Look.
will not be okay.
I'm okay with that. You know why? Let them cook.
Thank you, baby.
Yes.
I mean, like, given the fact that I mean, we all know the production problems with Across Spider-Verse. Of course, they're not gonna take the release date off. What in the world they were thinking when trying to release this months from Across Spider-Verse? I don't even, because you know how crazy that movie was with its animation and all
Well,
that good
first
stuff.
of all, Blue Jay, it's
Let him
animated,
finish,
and
let him
second,
finish.
okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Go ahead. I'll yell at him. I'll yell at him when he's done.
No,
Yes.
I'm right. No, Chris, I'm right. Okay, like
Don't they film shit like this? If it's a volume left on a cliffhanger, don't they
No.
film this shit back to back though? Don't they film this shit back to back already in the story already
no,
written?
but no, that's different. This is an animated film. This isn't Harry Potter. This isn't Avengers. This isn't all that stuff. This is an animated film that we never seen movies like this do this before. Okay, because like you see Across Spider-Verse with its animation,
my-
and how
it's my
all these
favorite- it's
different
my-
styles and stuff.
Really,
That
my
took
favorite
5
Spider-Man movie
years.
of all time.
That took
It's my-
5 years from
Yeah,
2018.
but now now they're gonna be able now they're gonna be able to get it done in like 11 minutes with AI. So
yeah, right.
I was trying to.
Miles will just have 10 fingers. you know,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
on-
yeah,
on
10
one
fingers, all that stuff. Yeah. So like
Yep.
you see the gap between Spider-Verse from 2018 and Across 5 years. You can see it on screen. So it wouldn't be surprising if this takes that long, which I don't even know why they even try to release this months apart from, or less than a year between movies, because that's impossible.
I didn't know it was
way
that
this
short.
movie looks.
I
It's
thought it
going
was
to take
2
a long
years.
ass time. So let Lord and Miller cook. Let Sony cook. And I want the best movie we can. I want pretty much the best Spider-Man trilogy, hopefully. So I want them to cook. But yeah, it sucks. It sucks we had to
I
wait.
get a lot of shit for this, but Miles has always been my favorite Spider-Man, and that first one is my favorite Spider-Man movie of all time. Like
Mine
of
too.
all the Spider-Man movies, it's my favorite. So I don't know.
Like, I mean, like, it sucks that we had to wait like 2 to 3 years, but hey, I'm okay with that. There's other movies I like outside of that. You know, there's other movies that were coming out the next 2 to 3 years. I wouldn't mind waiting because all I want just it's a good story.
I
want a good story.
That's why I want them to take the extra time, because then it's going to still be a good story. Don't rush it.
We can't
Until
forget
Sony
that-
decides to shit the bed and try to give you a live action Gwen.
We can't forget that this fell victim to writer strike and actor strike. So
Right.
That too.
Well, because I wouldn't imagine, because I don't think the strikes. I mean, I don't think the writer's strike like happened because I think this was already written. So like they got the script locked in. So they got the script. So the script is okay.
You sure
Now
about
they gotta
that?
make this.
So
Well, it doesn't matter if it's written. The writer's strike still halts all production in Hollywood. All. It doesn't matter because if you're part of the screen, I mean, isn't that how it works? Even the animators had to fall back and not allowed to work.
How is the animation done in the U.S. for this though?
No, it's okay. So this was done in Canada. So here's how this works. Here's how this works. Sony Animation is based in Culver City in California, but their animation is done at Sony Imageworks. That's their animation source in Canada because it's cheaper there, I guess. So that's how they make their budgets very low. That's how they do it. So given the fact that this movie costs Across Spider-Verse costs like $100 million, but I don't believe that because the true budget for this film is 150. That's more believable. But it made its money back, so there's no excuse to cheap it out. But it's expensive as it is. It just looks like as expensive. So,
and sticking with the same animation studio will give a more consistent product.
Right.
That was part of the problem with the Gargoyle series. Is into the third season they changed animation studios.
Right, but
it was noticeable.
Right. I mean, this is Sony. I mean, Sony everything is in house, so they got that under control. But all I want the movie to be the greatest as it can be, and maybe people kept saying, "Oh my God, this is like the best of the trilogy." We'll see, but I'm crossing my fingers. So there's that.
So this possibly will come out around the same time as Secret Wars.
That's
well, maybe it's leading into Secret Wars.
Yeah, you're right.
Why not? It could happen.
I don't want Marvel to put their hands on anything. I just want the team that's working on this to complete their trilogy.
That's all I ever wanted, though, because I know, like you can have your Easter eggs and stuff, but don't try to shoehorn in the MCU. Like I love what Sony's doing with Sony Animation. I was not live action stuff, but or their Venom, whatever first they're calling. I like what Sony is doing with their movies. Sony Animation doing with their movies, and then whoever like Lord and Miller or Sam Raimi, because they know what to do with Spider-Man. You take whatever character from Spider-Man's history, try to make a movie out of. Whatever.
Chipperella also changed studios.
I'll take your word for it.
Send me that link, Terry.
Stan Lee's project. Was that Stan Lee?
I think so.
Yep. Stan Lee's Chipperella.
Yes, Stanley had a naughty side.
All right, before we move on to Disney messed up.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Did they? Did they?
Before we move on, Disney made a mistake. Let's do this giveaway and get this over with.
Absolutely.
Where am I? And here we go. All right. We have how many people? Got 21? And so if anybody on the panel is into this, I'll just redo it if you guys win. This way there's no conspiracy that we're cheating.
I'm gonna win and give it to Taladia.
No, you can't. I'm not doing that this time. So they already got a book for the year.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, I mean, if Bruce sends one off now to Taladia, it'll get there on my birthday, which is in January.
Actually, the book I mailed out. When did I mail that book out? What's today? Tuesday. I mailed it out Saturday, and it's already in the UK.
Real?
Yeah.
Huh. It's a fun joke.
All right. So the book that is being given away tonight is Adventures of Superman, John Kent #1, Blue Lightning foil cover.
Gorgeous.
Ooh, I love this blue.
9.8 pressed. Seriously?
9.8.
Yep.
9.8.
Hold on, I'll be back later.
See,
you doing
why
sending me
why
this?
didn't they use that symbol?
Right? No shit. And then that color.
It
Fuck
looks like an
Why-
S. Okay.
Black
do
and
your- do
gold.
your thing,
They're
Bridget.
gonna accuse black and gold. They're gonna accuse Superman of being a Latin king.
Oh no.
Right?
I got all the colors of Superman. All right. And the lucky winner is. Let's go.
Come on, baby. Let's win.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
If Anthony wins, I
if
swear to
Anthony
God.
Beltray wins, I swear to God.
Right,
Okay.
everyday photos. Are you here?
I know
For the
he put
sake
it
of
in like the
He
very
wins, I
beginning.
swear to God.
Yeah, beginning. Somebody can do a countdown of 10.
9,
8,
8,
7, 6,
I think 10
Cinco.
a little short, maybe
4,
30.
4,
3.
He's here.
Too late.
Okay,
Oh,
there-
look at
Go.
that.
He's
Look,
here.
he jumped on that shit quick. No, I'm here. Here, president.
I'm here.
He
Give it
jumped
to
on
me.
that shit quick. Like, no, what? 9.8, I'm here.
He's like, I
do you
sat
have,
through all of this talk.
Congrats, right?
I sat here for 2 hours waiting for
Do
this
you,
giveaway.
do you have Instagram or X? Do you have Instagram?
Or OnlyFans.
X.
It doesn't matter. We'll get a hold of you.
OnlyFans.
However,
One way or another, we're gonna find you.
You know, I
We're gonna
only
get
joke
you,
about Kingdom
get
of
you,
Nerds
get you.
OnlyFans account, right?
I have one.
I have one.
Oh my god.
Me too.
Hit me up on
What are
Instagram.
y'all
at-
doing?
What are you doing?
What are you
What
doing?
are you
That's
not-
the question, really.
Not
Yeah,
having,
try-
not having
hit me
OnlyFans,
up.
that's what.
Hit me
Oh,
up
geez,
on
you're missing out, bro.
at Kingdom of
Yeah.
Nerds _ on Instagram.
Dude,
He
Big
knows how
Log
to have
69. Come on now, brother.
Ashley will whoop his
Subscribe.
ass. That's her name, right?
What's it
Ashley.
called?
Yeah, Ashley will whoop her
I'm
ass.
kidding, dude.
Ooh, whip that ass.
I said Big Log 69.
Oh
Oh,
my
all
God.
right.
Let me write this down so I don't forget.
Bruce is all getting excited. He's like, "What?
What? What are you talking about?
OnlyFans?
Wow. We're all starting OnlyFans. We need
Mine's
to
I
called-
know.
I am.
Mine's
I'm
called
amazing.
mine's called
You'll be jealous.
I got you guys. You want my name? My OnlyFans name?
Let's go.
Sausage and peppers.
7-inch vanilla. 7-inch vanilla Shrek. That's what my OnlyFans.
Oh,
I like it. I like it.
Oh
okay.
my God.
All right. All right.
Did you just say
Oh my
Vanilla
God.
Shrek?
Yeah,
Yes.
Shrek can be white if I want him to be. You got a white Shrek.
Yeah. Why you hate?
Why you being
Wow.
racist, man?
No, because I was literally
Wow.
like distracted and heard something. I heard Vanilla Shrek. I'm like, wait, what the heck is a Vanilla Shrek?
7-inch vanilla Shrek.
All
Hey
right.
man,
I'm-
green
I might
people
be-
matter
Oh
too.
my God.
Okay.
I might be embellishing about the
I mean,
7,
we're
but I
getting
give it.
into the
But I
second
give it.
hour.
But I give it to you twice.
We call this the hour of the bat on the show.
Hey,
Family friendly show, Chris. What are you doing?
Wide
Shut up,
everyday
Chris.
photos. Is this your page?
Man, why do they got all these weird ass characters on Street Fighter now? Jesus Christ.
It's hopefully that's you.
I guess I want to be a Kuma. That'll work.
I always forget the gunslinger from Mortal Kombat, but I love him. I know all his combos.
Yes, that's Tim.
Okay. I think I
Love the Batman picture, by the way.
Here we go. Accept. Yay! Congrats, buddy.
Aaron Black,
That's a good
yeah,
man.
Aaron Black is the shit, man. I like him so much. He's one of my favorites.
Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
He's annoying.
Just send me your name and the address, and I will get your book out this week sometime.
He's
Yay!
annoying, especially when we play Mortal Kombat 11. He just does this weird slide. And
Or he climbs up on top of you and shoots you with the guns. Bam, bam, bam,
Yeah.
bam. He does that full mount. It's awesome.
All right, moving on. Andor season 2 will take place over 4 years. Forrest Whitaker will return as Saw Gerrera in Andor season 2. Ben Mendelsohn will also officially return as Krennic. Yay!
Man,
They
they are
mean Andor
squeezing
season
this
2
dry,
will
aren't they?
feel like 4 years.
Yeah.
Yes, they're squeezing this dry, aren't they?
I like that movie better the first time I saw it when it was called Rogue One. You know, like what are they doing?
So there's a couple of slides, so I'm just gonna run through them, then we can start.
Wait, so we can have all those people come back, but we can't have Felicity Jones? Okay, I see what's up.
Then we have Kingpin Daredevil will team up in Daredevil Born Again. John Barathol is happy to return. Vincent D'Onofrio says Born Again will go much further with the violence than
With
Netflix
the violence.
series. There's
Yeah.
one thing in particular that my character does that I can't believe made it into the cut. Blah, blah, blah,
We'll see what
blah.
that is. We'll see how that
Then we
is.
have Skeleton Crew releases December 3rd with a 2-episode premiere.
Okay.
Then we have first look at Joseph Quinn in his Fantastic Four uniform.
Is that real though? Are they
I mean, it's
fucking
not
with
even all that finished, but okay.
And Zeb will appear in the film The Mandalorian, Grogu riding a Skywalker on what seemed to be Hoth before facing off AT-ATs.
Like you can't read it.
Just say AT-ATs, man. That's
Yeah,
what
just say
everybody else says.
I do want to watch. I do want to see this movie. I was also Zeb.
But this
I'm
leads
just
into-
happy Zeb's coming back.
This
Zeb's
all leads
awesome.
into my whole. We could talk about any slide, doesn't matter. Did Disney make a mistake by focusing too much on family-friendly content and woman-led projects at D3? Was it a
What?
mistake?
Okay, so let's talk about the family friendly aspect.
Yes.
It's Disney.
It's
Yeah,
Disney.
They
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
family friendly stuff.
Hey,
That's
it's
what they
Disney.
do.
Yeah.
That was a complaint I seen on
It's-
X.
That's just dumb. A few years ago, they
That's
by
right.
Fox. A few years ago, they by Fox, and everybody's like, "Oh no, we're getting all rated R shit now. Disney's going to make their own OnlyFans."
Kingpin will have an OnlyFans page.
Yes,
Yeah,
you will.
right.
My God.
Also, I want to touch.
Let's go back. We can talk about any slide. What the question is? Did they?
Can we-
mess up?
Are we talking
I'm
about
debating-
the other D23 stuff too? If that's okay.
Everything D23.
I want to talk about the Toy Story 5 thing, all the Pixar stuff. Okay, Toy Story 5. Okay.
That looked like a
I'm
screensaver
sorry.
from a computer.
I'm a 50-year-old
Okay,
man.
so Toy Story 5, I don't like. Okay, if anybody knows the plot of Toy Story 5, is that apparently Woody and the gang are going after electronics. Apparently, there's a concept art showing Bonnie on his iPad, and they're like, "We gotta go up against electronics." Apparently, and I say, "Well, this plot is absolutely stupid because
Isn't Tony
one,
Hawk like 90?
Why? It's
Okay,
because-
well, guys, this is
it
this
totally
is the
fits
natural,
today's. It totally fits
No,
today's
okay,
era.
Yeah, it's the natural progression of
kids won't
stuff.
come out of their tablets. They won't come out of their phones.
okay. First, it's okay. I understand, like from a perspective that it's an evolution thing, but one, it sounds to me that how are they going to piggyback this from Toy Story 4 because Woody and Buzz Lightyear are just separated from the 4 film, and this plot sounds more like one of those Toy Story shorts that you see, or those Toy Story specials you see on ABC Family and shit. And I don't know. I
think they're gonna steer into how kids don't play with toys anymore. Toys don't matter because everybody has tablets and technology, and they're gonna try to make it hey, let's get the family back together somehow. You know, when I go to dinner with my family, you know, before I lost my father, you know, but my mom, the rule was phones went in the basket. No phones at the table. Like, I think that Disney's going to try to steer into something like that. You know what I mean?
Well, I get it. It's just.
Plus, they want to sell their toys. So they're definitely going to be like, bro.
When it comes to these sequels, and
okay,
if you were to tell me to swap out Toy Story to something else, or if you were to pick Incredibles 3 and Toy Story 5, I'd fucking go with Incredibles 3, of course,
I'm
because
glad we're getting that. We are.
look, I'm so grateful we're getting Incredibles 3, but if you were to swap Toy Story 5 with something else,
Cars 4.
No, absolutely.
you know what? I'm not opposed to that.
I love
Y'all
Cars.
out of your mind.
I love the Cars movies. I love the Cars
look,
movies.
No, what? No, actually, no, not Toy Story 4. I wouldn't not mind over a sequel to Monsters Inc.
I mean, I
I'm
want a
sorry,
monster thing
these
too.
franchises were better when John Lasseter was there. Say what you want about
No,
the man.
I'm
Outside
with
of
the
that,
monsters.
You
Monsters
know,
Inc.
like,
would be a good
you know,
one.
just make Boo all grown up, and you might be telling a good story from there. I don't know. I don't know. When it comes to
All right, my friends,
So
I
here-
have got to eat and go to bed. I gotta go in at 4 a.m. So I'm
All
gonna
right.
Aw.
Good
let
night,
you
darling.
guys rant. I love it when Andre talks to me like that. I love you guys. Be good.
No, it's just here,
Later.
Chris. But yeah, it's just like, Toy Story is kind of one of those franchises that doesn't really have. It has like 2 endings now
Yes,
because the first 3, because the 3 ended perfectly for me, but then they don't want to make a 4th film, which okay, you want to make your money and all, but Pixar has a lot of movies that make money in general. So if you're gonna make a sequel pick movies that haven't gotten a sequel yet.
Okay,
True,
I do
but
have a
they-
question related to the picture that's on the screen, though.
Yes.
I'm not fully fledged out with the entire Fantastic Four line. When did Reed Richards have a porn stash?
He doesn't. He either has a beard or he doesn't have a beard.
Yeah, he has a porn stash in that picture.
Yeah,
I don't think this
that
was
was a
an
Pedro
actual
Pascal thing.
that photo. I think this was a message they played at D23.
Well,
I
no,
don't
no,
think this-
because
was
he
it?
had the must. He had the must because I saw the leaked footage from the filming of Fantastic Four. Don't ask me how I did, but he still has the
Ooh.
mustache while
Oh.
in the movie. He still has it in the movie.
Ah.
That's something I was concerned about. I think that's a Pedro Pascal thing. He doesn't want to shave the mustache for some reason.
Ah.
He loves his mustache.
What else? What else?
I'm losing faith in this movie. Sorry, go ahead.
We haven't even seen how he acted. We haven't seen the chemistry with the Fantastic Four. Like,
He has a porn stash. That's enough for me.
Well, he's already insufferable, so he's already doing a good job as Reed Richards.
That too.
Now this is the one I want to touch upon. Tron Ares.
Oh,
Now,
God.
I'm
Nine Inch
not-
Nails doing the music.
Now, I actually like having 9 Inch Nails doing the music because it's better than having Junkie XL. Now, don't get me wrong, I like
Whoa,
Junkie
whoa,
XL.
whoa! What's with the?
No, I
dancing?
like Junkie XL, but most of his scores recently, when it comes to past movies, sound the exact same. It's the same, like dun, 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 with the same drums and the same music cues, and
Have you
What?
heard
No.
his music for Godzilla and Kong?
yeah, I did, and it's almost a little similar, but
No, it's not. He has some synths and techno stuff that actually.
yeah,
worked
the
in Tron
synths
movie.
too, but he still has the same.
I
it's-
thought
I
we
don't
were
know, it's-
over
it's kinda-
techno. I'm just saying. Can we move past that?
No, because electronic music is great.
Okay, of course, you're not gonna bring Daft Punk back. Like, I'm not expecting them to bring them back at all. But hey, 9 Inch Nails, I'm not opposed to that. But
I hate 9 Inch Nails. God damn. Such an overrated 90s band. Shit. I'm a garbage, man.
John Holmes.
Fuck, man. Yeah.
Let's wait and see.
No, it's so cliche. Like, come on, give me somebody better than 9 Inch Nails.
But did you-
Daft Punk wasn't cliche?
I'd rather take Daft Punk. At least they had that sweet ass Around the World song.
Okay, wait to see what music they have for this. They might have one hit where you're like, you know what? That was actually pretty.
Oh
good.
yeah, I would, yeah. But also, from what I saw from that preview of it, it looks promising. And I'm not the biggest fan of the use of red in there because
65 was better. Jesus Christ.
I actually like the red. I like
the red looks cool, but it's gonna. I don't know how much of it's gonna be shown because it's gonna look very retina burning when I go see it in the theater. But
the antagonist might be red, like Master Control in the first movie.
right. The plot now. The plot. I don't know how to feel about the plot. Because apparently Jared Leto is his program that goes from the grid to the real world, and that's already a red flag to me. So I'm like,
stupid.
You can't. You
Is
how
this
do
really
you go-
stupid? It's Tron. Come on, this is not too far fetched.
It's no.
All of Tron is stupid. The first movie was good and campy,
It's true.
but the whole concept is just so outrageously
I
stupid.
mean, it's not too far
It
fetched.
doesn't work in today's times for me.
Okay, it's
In
not.
80s, yes.
And by the way, Clint
Modern
Mansell should do the soundtrack for it. That would be your proper person.
Okay, it's not too far fetched, but like I honestly like you have so much gap. You got this gap with Tron 1 and Legacy, just 28-year gap. And they tried to do that with Uprising, but that got unfairly canceled. That still made me mad. Because I would say, like, how much story can you tell within that time frame? And then we're kind of moving away from that. So I don't know. I mean, Tron Legacy made me a fan of the entire franchise. I love the first movie, all the video games and Tron stuff. Tron is an interesting world to me. So
my favorite video game growing up. And
yeah.
Have you seen a therapist for this problem that you have?
Yeah, the same person you need to look for Blade Runner.
Hey. Blade Runner is a masterpiece.
No, it ain't.
Pure cinema. Thank you.
Not cinema.
That's the word for it, I think. Yeah, right. Masterpiece. That's why they had to tell that story so many times.
Can we scroll to the Skeleton Crew one?
Sure.
I wanna watch that.
Because look, I know the Star Wars. I know the Star Wars haters are gonna come at me. Disney Star Wars sucks. Blah blah blah. I don't like this is a kid story. Blah blah blah. I've said for the longest time that it was the biggest missed opportunity for Steven Spielberg to direct a Star Wars movie. And this is the closest I'm going to get to it because I'm feeling the Spielbergs, I'm feeling the Amblin, I'm feeling the Goonies feel. Like,
I love it.
I love this. I really do. Now, I do hope that they figure out the structure of the episodes because that's been a continuing issue with these Star Wars shows. But just the feel and the vibe of this, I like it. It feels different. It feels simple. It's like yeah, okay. What did you say, Burger King?
Hey.
Okay. DL is the target audience for Skeleton Crew. Yeah.
Oh,
all right.
I'm sorry. That made me laugh. I'm sorry.
It was beautiful.
Whatever.
Okay,
But,
5 points to BK for that one. That's the most you're getting.
Yeah, that's the most you go.
Don't encourage him.
guard.
If you ignore him, he'll go away.
And I guess
I
getting
keep
back
trying.
to
He's still here.
All right, go ahead, DL.
and I guess like going back to one of the questions that you had about they're focusing too much on family friendly stuff, which I think that's a really silly question to ask for Disney. And then we also need to circle back on the too many female lead stuff because I didn't really count that many. We need to count how many that they actually announced. But
I'm
that's
just repeating stuff that I saw on X during and after D23. Like this, they said there's not any male leads, too many women in this. So I'm like, what?
I mean, all I
think
really
Jude-
counted
I
was
think Jude Law is the lead of the movie. I mean,
Jude
show,
Law is the
isn't
lead
he?
of the movie. Yeah.
I don't care. It's for kids. I could
Yeah.
give a shit less who they cast. It's for kids.
As an
And they look
escaped
cute.
member of the fandom menace, I can tell you how many female leads is too many female leads to them. One.
I mean, it's not.
Speaking of
it's not-
Max,
It's not like it's just like something stupid like they did in Peter Pan, where it's like, well, they're no longer the Lost Boys because we're going to put girls in there, which completely ruins the idea of what the Lost Boys are. It's something fresh and new, so who gives a shit who they cast for it? It's for kids. Who cares?
Fanboys. That's who cares.
And yeah, I think though, I guess to if they're focusing on family friendly stuff because they right now they need to do stuff that's surefire hits and stuff that is safe because over the past few years Disney has been making some really questionable choices and experimenting with things that they shouldn't have. So Bob Iger's like, okay, we're going to go back to stuff that is familiar, that stuff that people actually love. That's why we're getting all these sequels that we're getting from other stuff that I know there's certain people that don't want more of them, but I kind of question that too. For example, the Toy Story situation, right? All of those movies have 100% to 99% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, and Toy Story 3 and Toy Story 4 specifically made $1 billion. So you are telling Disney that you love this and you will continue to see more of it.
Yes.
So if you really don't want to see Toy Story
Well,
5,
it's telling
you
Disney
shouldn't have gave
that-
money to Toy Story 4.
Well,
That's
no,
what
I
I'm going to
think-
say.
I think
telling
that
Disney that it's telling Disney that hey, this makes money. Well, okay, it makes
And
okay,
people love the movie, love it. Not
Okay,
just
yes,
make
Good night,
money.
yes,
Good night, Taladia.
They loved it.
okay, yes, but okay. There's a point. Look, these
That's the
actors
reason why
aren't
we're getting
getting-
Frozen 3 and an eventual Frozen
Okay, these
4. That's a
actors aren't-
certified $1 billion right there.
Okay, here's the thing. Toy Story. These actors aren't getting younger, anyways. I mean, one
I
of them.
know.
I mean, Don Rickles passed away. They have archives of his voice, and none of these actors that play these other toys are getting younger, anyways.
Yeah, I'm concerned about that with the Incredibles too, because they started to sound aged in the second.
Right, and it's just like I mean, there's a point where how.
You
I
have
mean,
to
I know
close
it's
the toy
kind of,
box.
it's silly to
I don't
say
know.
this nowadays, but like, when is there a point where you just say, leave it alone? I mean, it's not going to happen nowadays.
well,
I mean, they're-
I don't know. Here's my question: what would you rather have, a Toy Story 5 and an Incredibles 3, or another weird live-action remake of a Disney animation feature?
See, we're getting the whole spectrum too. We're still getting Mufasa. We're still getting Moana. We're still getting that horrible Snow White. Like
Hey, that Snow White looks amazing. All right, buddy.
bad.
Can I just say,
That trailer was
okay,
great.
here's the thing. Here's the
Mufasa
thing.
looks better than Snow White, and I didn't think I would say that.
Here's
I
the
did
thing.
not
Here's the thing. Okay, Mufasa. I don't like the remake, but I'm kind of interested of what's going on in that movie. But
Is it a remake?
it's a prequel sequel type thing. I don't know. It's a prequel to the first Lion King.
Yeah.
But it's Barry
It's
Jenkins.
it's original.
Okay, but
It's a
to
Godfather
me-
2 situation.
But here's the thing.
Godfather 3.
It would have
Godfather
been
2 was
better
fantastic.
if Mufasa would have been a 2D animated film, because Lion King is already a big brain as it is. Why not go for it? It's gonna make billions of dollars anyway. Instead of this weird CGI stuff, and don't get me started on the freaking dwarves. Like, have you seen Dopey? Dopey looks creepy as hell.
I actually don't
supposed to
mind.
look
I
creepy.
don't
Look
mind the designs of the
at there.
dwarves.
Oh
I
my
don't mind
goodness.
them.
The door.
It's an improvement. But I just, when it comes to the whole, like, because we all know, we've all agreed that there are people that are going to be upset that this is family friendly and blah blah blah. Take a look at the 2 Disney movies. I'm sorry, they are all under they are both under the Disney umbrella that are out currently. The R-rated Deadpool versus Wolverine, $1.03 billion, and Inside Out 2, $1.594 billion. Which one are you going to invest in?
Yep. You remember that big outrage when they announced Inside Out 2? You know,
Was there an outrage?
the new feelings were
Outrage
certain people.
culture. Outrage culture
but
has just gone overboard. Sorry, I will let you finish.
Outrage culture.
I will say this: when people say they want new stuff, they want new IPs, they want new ideas. When these companies try something new, people don't go watch. So I guess falling back on popular IPs is the way to go.
I mean, if we can go down the list of times that Disney tried to do original stuff, Sorcerer's Apprentice, Tomorrowland, Haunted Mansion, John Carter,
I like
Prince
John
of Persia.
Carter, though. I like John Carter.
I like
No,
John
but-
Carter too, but
no,
it didn't
Bruce,
do well.
But Bruce is
I
right.
know.
We've heard over and over again these people saying, "Well, you're just reenacting the same stuff." You know, I've even
love the
heard
creator.
those saying,
That's-
"Step away,
creator was great.
step away from the Skywalker saga." And as soon as they did, they're like,
Mhm.
"This isn't my Star Wars."
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's annoying.
Acolyte.
You cannot have it
Yeah.
both ways.
Yeah.
No, dude, I don't care what other people have to say about it anymore. Honestly, it's
Yeah.
like, dude, I don't care. Like, I watch the show, done. I'll come on the panels, I'll talk about it, what I enjoy about it. But honestly, when it comes to outside opinions of what Star Wars is, I already know what the Menace is going to say. I already know what the people who are going to support it are going to say. It's a broken record at this point. It's cool. I enjoy the show. It's always been a kid's show. It doesn't matter. it is what it is. You know what I mean?
I agree,
Just
Vince.
leave it alone. Let it be. If you,
That is
you know,
exactly
I'm
what
not even
I
gonna be like,
feel.
if you like, I don't watch. It's like at that point, that's beaten to death too.
You know, and I like this about Skeleton Crew. This suburban feel. It's not a city full of skyscrapers, the elites and the senators. This looks like a small town that could be in the United States 20 or 30 years from now.
That's perfect.
Oh,
love
that's the
that.
exact thing that people don't like about it, which I'm like, I
Mhm.
actually think that's kind of interesting, you know. that
No,
they
it's
have-
that's what I like.
It's
It's
skewed
like-
for it's skewed for a younger audience, which
Like,
is
it's
a
not-
good thing.
It's
They need
not
to reach
like
out to the different demographics.
it's
Yep.
not
Amen.
it's not another ice planet that is Hoth with a different name. It's not a planet that is not Tatooine but a different name. I like this. I don't think I've never seen a suburban in Star Wars. If
No.
correct me if I'm wrong.
It's cool, man. It'll be fun. Just sit
It
back,
looks
relax,
great.
and
There's bound to be
enjoy the
one.
show.
I
Why
want to
does
know how
everybody
much
wanna
their
gotta be so
energy
smart?
bill is. How much they pay for lighting gas?
Yeah, that's a
I
good
mean,
question.
I just want to know because we saw. I guess Hoth would count. I guess because we've seen the Earth planet that is what is it, Tatooine?
Coruscant? Wow.
No, but well, that would work too. You know, we've seen the Fire planet, which is where they had the final battle in in the third one. Mustafar, thank you.
Mustafar.
Cloud City. Have they ever had a water planet?
The planet where the clones were created. I forgot.
Camino.
Yeah.
Oh,
Camino,
right.
yeah.
Okay, there was Camino, and there was another planet. It was in Resistance. There was
And,
a holy water planet.
And the Obi-Wan show wasn't the
I never
base
watched it.
on a water world or whatever.
Didn't miss anything.
Oh, the Gungans in the Phantom Menace had an underwater city too.
Oh, yep, that one.
No, but I'm
Misa
talking
didn't
like-
like that movie.
No.
I don't
Say what-
care.
Yeah.
Movie, they just
Oh, horrible.
was a-
I'm gonna change my mind about that. It was bad.
Oh gosh.
So what's the So I got a question. What is the of the announcement that stick out to you guys? Like,
I'm surprised they're doing a Monster Jam movie.
Oh.
Like,
I have not. I am not. I am not aware of anything that happened with D23. I have not been home all day.
but like, okay, the Rock came in and he announced a Monster Jam film. I was like, wait, what?
Huh?
That I'm
They're
like, okay.
Monster truck movie? A monster
I'm like,
truck.
Yes.
are you running out of ideas, Rock?
Kids like trucks.
Again, this is the same
mean-
thing I was talking about with Tomorrowland and Jungle Cruise and Haunted Mansion. They're still trying to do that.
One of those weird, like you always get those weird oddball Disney live action movies that just makes you question, like, wait, did this movie exist at the time? It's like
They're basing this off of the toys. The toys.
I'm like,
Oh.
okay. The one thing that stood out to me the most is the what was it? Yeah,
Oh,
Incredibles 3. Incredibles 3
Incredibles
did.
3. That was the
Mhm.
biggest one
Yeah.
for me.
That was the biggest one to me. There was another movie called
Hercules, the heroic musical.
wait, was that announced?
Yep.
For
That
real.
was?
Was that the
Hercules.
is
the
that a
heroic
Broadway or a
musical.
remake?
I
Oh,
think
that's
it's-
right. The Broadway. Yes.
Because I know the Rooster Brothers are producing a Hercules
The
remake. for
Hercules
some
remake. I
reason.
thought that was the actual remake. I was like,
I'd
why are you
rather
calling it the heroic
I'd rather
musical?
wipe with broken glass than have to sit through that.
See,
Wow.
Hercules on Broadway. I am there. I'll be singing along with it.
I think it'll be a
Um,
good musical for sure.
What else? I'm trying to think. Well, the Tron stuff stood. I mean, a lot of Tron stuff stood out to me.
Mario Saurus waited to the Mouse Hall of Fame. What? What?
They gave she was the youngest legend inducted into the Hall
Oh,
of Fame
so-
for Disney.
So DL, what did you think
I
of
mean-
Stitch? What did you think of Stitch?
You know what? I'll say about the Miley Cyrus thing. I mean, Hannah Montana. She was carrying Disney Channel for the majority of its lifetime.
Yeah,
But
she was.
now, what I will say about Stitch. So, obviously I didn't want this. Lilo and Stitch is one of my favorite Disney films. So I didn't think they should be doing a remake. But one of the things I was worried about the most with them doing a remake, how was Stitch gonna look?
I was like,
how were they gonna design him?
Were they gonna Sonic him, or were they gonna?
Are they gonna
Sonic 1 or Sonic? The original Sonic or the good Sonic?
Right, exactly.
Good boy.
Now I'm happy to say it's leaning more towards the good Sonic because Stitch looked really good. He looked really fluffy and cute, and that's what we want.
Oh God!
See, the thing is, okay,
well, we need him to be short and fluffy.
You know what? Like that.
Oh
that
my
is
God!
Cute. That is cute.
You know what? Because they went to the whole. They went the
I want one.
the Detective Pikachu route. You know how they took the Pokemon characters and make them just don't fuck with that design and just make them fluffy. That's
I
what
like
they did
Detective
here.
Pikachu.
Now here's the thing.
Well, he does say in the movie that he's cute and fluffy. So he's so cute and fluffy.
Here's the thing. I don't care. Like here's the thing. With these Disney remakes, I don't really give a shit about them. They come and go, and I haven't seen most of them.
They're easy money grabs.
I've seen 3 in theaters: Alice in Wonderland, Aladdin, and Little Mermaid. I haven't seen a single one of them in theaters. But I'm a 2000s kid. I was born in 2000. Lilo and Stitch. I've more have a fond memory of Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, he's a baby.
Jeez.
I do need to keep reminding him of that.
You know, I grew up with movies like Lilo and Stitch and Emperor's New Groove. I mean, Lion King, no doubt. I mean, I love Lion King, but Lilo and Stitch is one of those movies that have a special place in my heart.
Go Power Rangers.
You know,
absolutely.
I love the TV shows. I love some of the DVD movies and stuff. And growing up, but I was like, okay, this is the one I was keeping the eye on the most on. You know, this is okay. If you're gonna go up to 2000s film, this of course Lilo and Stitch is gonna be the target. And I'm like, okay. I like how
originally
Stitch
supposed
looked.
to be on Disney Plus, so they're saying it's theatrical now. So I'm guessing they have more faith in this.
And they got the Chris Sanders that's back as the voice of Stitch, so they got that part right. They sound just like him. So I don't see it.
Whoever they cast as Lilo and Nani is going to be very important. Very
There was a lot of people upset about the Nani casting. That's old news.
Yeah, that was yeah.
And I think again they are overreacting. She's gorgeous.
Exactly, because I remember like they cast Nani, and the fact that she's like lighter skin, but she's Hawaiian as well.
She's Hawaiian, then
she's Hawaiian and Filipino. So
that's perfectly
just
fine.
Let somebody make a fucking movie and be done with it.
Exactly. Thank you.
Have to pick apart every stupid, dumb thing from every side. It's just stupid.
I know.
It's a stupid
I know.
fucking Disney movie. Let them just make the goddamn thing and put it out. People that love it are gonna go see it. People that bitch about it probably weren't gonna see it to begin with.
They're gonna watch it. They're gonna watch it.
Talking about is that people are wasting their energy on a movie that is nothing more than a remake of an animated classic that'll come and go in theaters, make its money, and go away.
Yep.
I think the problem why people are so upset about this is, well, for one, they are remaking stuff that's already beloved and timeless. But two, they don't want
the way I felt about Lady and the Tramp.
I mean, that's another one too. Beauty and the Beast. But I think people don't want this new generation coming up, the kids that are growing up and seeing this stuff. They don't want these remakes to be their first impression on what these characters are. You know, because like there's a lot of people, like for example, the Teen Titans situation. A lot of people don't even know there's an original Teen Titans animated show. They grow up with Teen Titans Go, and so a lot of people.
Although the movie where they get together is fantastic.
Yeah, where they had all 3 versions of the Teen Titans.
Yes.
Well, to piggyback on what you say, I can see where that could be like an issue, quote unquote, of some kind. But I feel that the original movies are so popular from or timeless as they are. I don't see a point where these remakes can overshadow them because they're so they're it's part of our pop culture. Like The Lion King is one of the most iconic films of all time. I don't think any kid from a new generation is just going to watch the remake over the original.
I will say this: if people want their children to see the originals and not the remakes being their first impression, they should show it to them before the remakes come out.
Well, I'm convinced a lot of these are just for, hey, you as a parent probably remember the original. So you can take your kid to go see this. You know what you're going to get for the most part. And it's something that the parent feels safe taking their kid to go see. They know the story. They love the story. They want to share it with their child. And even though it's a different version or whatever, it's something that a parent can have a familiarity with versus some new IP. And they're like, I don't know what the fuck this is. Take your kid to see. So you get a lot of parents that
re-release the movie.
And these remakes and live action, there hasn't been one that actually failed yet since they've been doing them.
Actually, no, that's not true. That's not true. There's been some. Dumbo did not do well at the box office.
Dumbo.
Alice to the Looking Glass did not do well at the box office.
Yep.
What else?
Mulan, but that was a
Mulan. Oh God, Mulan.
No. Wasn't that a day release?
Well, it got a Disney Plus release with that $30 shit, but
$30.
That movie was like a dead on arrival anyway. That movie cost $300 million, dude.
Well, they tried to make their money back. The most beloved parts of Mulan too. I mean, they took out the music. They took out the.
That movie was.
Didn't they take out the trainer, the guy she falls in love with?
Shang.
Oh yeah, Shang. Yeah, there's not a Shang. No.
Didn't help that they filmed it near a place where there was slave
that too. That they put out a thank you for letting us film near your.
Yeah,
I keep forgetting that there's
can of worms in there.
I keep forgetting there's a Pete's Dragon remake.
yeah, because I looked. Okay, so I looked at the upcoming live action movies and Okay, so we got Mufasa, we got Snow White, we got Lilo and Stitch, and I still don't know why this Moana live action remake is still a thing. Because you know what's crazier? Okay, so
we're getting a Moana 2 later this year still.
Bad.
Well, we're getting a Moana 2, but this live action remake, this movie has the exact same.
What was the budget?
What would you say?
100. That's
it broke even
barely.
Wait, what'd you say?
You talking about Dumbo?
Dumbo broke even.
Oh, Dumbo. Oh, okay. Sorry, if I was talking over you guys, I apologize. I was just.
That's fine.
Oh no, because I was just looking at. See, this Moana remake is baffling to me that this still even is a thing, that we were getting a sequel to this thing.
That's because we're getting Moana 2 later this year. So why are we doing this?
Yeah. And the movie comes out. The movie comes out in 2026. So we got the exact same writers of the original movie. Why is this even a thing? I just don't understand.
The Rock.
Money.
I mean, okay, the money, sure, but The Rock. I don't know. I'm just a little annoyed right now.
We don't need them, but they're going to keep feeding them to you.
Yeah.
We're trying not. We're trying not to, but they kept making money.
Yep. Just keep making money.
Watch, there's going to be a day where they're going to go up to the 2000s movies. We got Lilo and Stitch.
That's what I want. I wanted to do a remake of Treasure Planet and Atlantis. That's what I would want to see.
That would be awesome. See, and I love Atlantis, but I wouldn't mind a remake. But if
they should be doing remakes of the movies that weren't as successful, don't remake the beloved ones that are timeless.
Black Cauldron.
Yeah, I would see a remake of Black Cauldron for sure.
Yeah, or here's the thing. I'm sure this is gonna happen. They're gonna remake Emperor's New Groove. That is one of my all-time favorite. See, I'm a 2000s kid, so I grew up with that movie a fuck ton. I love that fucking movie. And if they remake that, I mean,
that llama's gonna look ugly.
CGI llama. Oh my god.
That CGI talking llama.
Oh my god, Demon Llama, where? He was trying to do the dance and stuff. So I don't know. It's just I have a little bit of a spiel going with these remakes and all the outrage about it, but I don't know. But yeah. What about the Marvel stuff? Is any Marvel stuff that kind of piques your interest?
The Daredevil stuff, I do question D'Onofrio saying it's going to be more violent than the Netflix series. Because they told me Echo was going to be violent.
TVMA.
Yeah, right.
TVMA.
Echo was very violent.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was
for 5 minutes. The total of 5 minutes of violence I got out of having to watch that whole shit
They
show.
only market Echo as a TVMA stuff, and it was just the biggest clickbait of all time.
It seriously was.
From Disney.
I still enjoyed the show.
I don't know.
It was okay. It was okay.
I like the show until the finale.
Yeah, finale was terrible.
What did you do?
What did you do?
My girlfriend, she says she wants live action Road to El Dorado.
Why?
Oh.
Actually, don't mess with that. I love that movie.
Well, if that How to Train Your Dragon movie is successful,
no,
DreamWorks is going to start doing it too.
Yeah.
See, look what y'all did.
Look what you did.
Like, what did you do?
What did you do?
You let Disney do it. Now DreamWorks is doing it. God forbid if we get a live action Shrek.
What did you do? What did you do? What did you do?
Yeah. God forbid if we get a live action
Shrek.
Yeah. We're getting Shrek 5 anyway.
Oh yeah. So.
Oh jeez. So, any final thoughts on the Disney? Disney, did they make a mistake by doing what they did at D323?
Oh, actually, let's count. Let's count how many female lead stuff that they're complaining about. There's Agatha. What else is there? There's Moana. Snow White. Yeah, Moana, Snow White. Let me see. What's that? What's that new animated? Was it Pixar thing?
Hoppers.
Hoppers, whatever.
Hoppers.
It's like this girl that
the beaver or something.
It's from the guy that did the Cartoon Network show We Bare Bears that he's directing it. Like,
I love the We Bare Bears.
He
We
was
Bare
such a-
Bears are hilarious.
What the hell is We Bare
Ice Bear
Bears?
is fun.
That's a
Watch a few episodes. It's a very funny show.
It's a cute, funny show.
I
He's directing
love
it,
Ice
so,
Bear.
Yeah, that's interesting, but
Frozen 3, that was a given. Come on, you guys think they were gonna do Frozen 3?
yeah, apparently they're doing like a third and a fourth film, so they're trying to copy like what Spider-Verse is doing some part 1, part 2 shit.
Oh no, Frozen 3 was planned out ages ago.
Oh no. The fourth one was also announced as well. So they were gonna do like some Spider-Verse 2-part.
I don't know if they're gonna do like a 2-part story.
I don't think it's going to be a Spider-Verse thing. It's not like they're going to have Rapunzel swinging in on her hair vines.
Oh
She was
man,
the cousin. She was in the first movie too, so that would be interesting.
do you know how crazy it would be if they did a Tangled and Frozen crossover? Like that's making all the money.
Like I said, she was
billion.
in the first movie. You have to look quickly, but she was in it.
Dude, I'm surprised they haven't like done anything with that. Like, come on, let's do it. But okay, there's five stuff with female leads.
Ironheart.
Okay, Ironheart. Okay, if we get to 10, maybe I'll say that there's too much. Is there anything else?
Okay, I mean, to say that too much female characters is also a bit of a red flag to say that, but that's just me. But
yeah.
I mean, yeah, like you're intimidated.
And that's what I'm sorry, it's what Disney is known for.
Yeah, they've been doing that forever.
Princesses, Disney princesses, yes.
Yeah, and now
just think of superheroes as Marvel's princesses.
Technically,
Princess
Captain Marvel is a Disney princess, technically.
Yes,
you should make Deadpool. You should make Deadpool a Disney princess. There you go.
Stop.
Oh Lord.
For a while there, Thor was a Disney princess.
Ooh, man.
Why were you crying?
Oh my god.
What about the? Actually, no. I actually want to check out Ironheart. I do
too.
Me too.
I like. I mean, I don't like
I saw
Wakanda
the leaked
Forever
footage,
that
I
much,
liked it.
but I like the actress that played Ironheart. I wouldn't mind seeing a show about her.
Yeah.
So there's that. But I don't know. My final thoughts on D23. Well, it was good. It was great. I mean, I was there with Max and RJ on the live stream. You know, all the announcements were
that was
pretty
a long
awesome.
stream.
Huh?
That was
long
a
stream you guys watched.
That was see. I was there for like what 3 hours. I hit the 3 hour mark till I got off, but then they went to like 2 more hours. Like, well, there was more shit that they announced that I didn't know of. But yeah,
that came on at some point, but I didn't have power.
Oh,
Dang.
yeah. So yeah, I like the D23 announcement, but I'm curious to see what we got. Credibles 3 was my got me hyped.
Yep.
What else? Skeleton Crew, I want to watch. Fantastic Four, Mandalorian.
And again, there's only so much they can, there's only so much they're going to give you at D23 with Star Wars, because Star Wars Celebration is where they'll probably talk about more stuff and more in depth about stuff.
Right.
You had the big reveal at SDCC with Marvel. So, I mean, I was surprised how much stuff did come out at D23.
Exactly. Like all the stuff. I mean, I will admit, some of the remake stuff, I'm kind of Mufasa. I'm pretty intrigued. I don't know how well executed it'll be, but it's one word. It doesn't hurt to see it. And Snow White. I mean,
so how you work.
I mean, look, I love. Look, here's the thing. I love Rachel Zegler. I don't know about the controversy is just stupid to me, but outside of that, I kind of like what I saw, except the fact that we got CG dwarves. And it's also funny to me that Gal Gadot is jealous of Snow White's beauty. I mean, like, girl, you're smoking hot.
I'm sorry, Gal Gadot
looks
better than Rachel Zegler. I'm sorry.
Every man is gooning on Gal Gadot, but you're look. Don't get me
jealous
wrong.
Of Rachel Zegler.
Zegler is a beautiful woman, but Gal Gadot, every man is gooning on her forever. So the fact
a lot of the comments were she shouldn't be in this movie. She can't act. There's a lot of hate.
I've been one of them saying that I really wish they would have recast her.
I mean,
with all of the press that she has put out speaking against the original Snow White.
Well, that was Rachel
if you
Zegler.
did not like the character, why are you portraying her?
Well, that was Rachel Zegler as well. That was both of them. That's why I hate press tours. I hate people asking them. I don't want to hear anything from the actors before a movie. I don't, because all it does is gin up stupid controversy, because they have to talk about these movies over and over and over again. Or ask stupid questions, and they say stupid things off the cuff, and it becomes a mess.
Well, look, exactly.
To be fair,
I appreciate it because I don't want to see girl boss Snow White.
I don't either.
I don't.
Go ahead, Brucey. I'm sorry
about that. Honestly, I mean, interviews and stuff. Look, it can't be silly, but I do feel like that controversy is very blown out of proportion, in my opinion. I mean, like, there's criticisms about her comments. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not like armored up defending. Like, no, she's innocent. Like, no. There's criticisms.
Well, she watched a 60-year-old movie or whatever, or 80-year-old movie, and it hits different
original.
It hits different for
the original.
It hits different.
Full-length Disney animated movie.
It's not. I mean, it's like this notion of this tarnish the original. It's also it's ridiculous. Like, come on now. It's like, I don't know. It's
part of me also doesn't give a shit because I was never going to see it to begin with.
Exactly. No, like people are just. Well, it doesn't matter because the movie's going to make money anyway. So
I doubt it. Honestly, I doubt this one will.
Look at Harrison Ford. He trashes everything he's in when he's on tour about the movie.
Right.
That is something that goes with Harrison Ford, and at this point, he's trashing stuff that's gonna be successful regardless.
And I'm also not going to put Harrison Ford in the same category as Rachel Zegler in terms of comments they make about anything about movies. I think Harrison Ford can say whatever the hell he wants. He has that under his belt.
I mean, I just like Rachel Zegler and stuff, and just I like to see her in other things. I mean, I watch her in more other things. It's just I get where your guys coming from. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm not shitting on you or anything. I mean, Mom, babe,
No, I
you're
get it.
sweeter. You're sweeter.
Thank you.
So yeah, but
I'm a fan of
Yeah,
Rachel
I
Zegler
think the
too.
comments were blown out of
like
proportion.
that's how I feel. But you can still criticize. I mean, no, I'm not saying that, but I just think that
outside
controversy.
of the controversy, because that does nothing to do with how the movie is made. I just don't think that Rachel Zegler fits that role. I'm a fan of Rachel Zegler. I actually like her as an actress, but I'm looking at this and it's just I don't like how her hair looks. I don't like the costume. I don't like how she's depicting the character. It doesn't feel right. Her singing doesn't even fit the character. I like her singing voice, but I don't think, oh, Snow White. No, I don't see it. It's just so off.
I am curious about how they are going to explain, because the first lines in the story, the original story, is about how her mother wishes, when she sees a few drops of her blood fall on the stove, that she wished for a child whose hair was as black as ebony, skin as white as the snow, and lips as red as blood.
No, Rachel Zegler is pretty fair skin when she doesn't have a tan. It's just about the time of the year.
It said skin as white as snow, not it's fair enough when she's not.
Fair enough. No, that is some pretty fair skin for something that's white.
She is white.
I am legit light enough
She's still
on
white.
on the foundation spectrum that a lot of brands don't carry
No,
my
I
shade.
look at her and she's like, "Oh no, that's a tan Hispanic woman right there." No,
Pretty gorgeous tan Hispanic woman. Then into that.
No doubt.
No doubt.
Would I have rather seen her in other castings? Yes. But this one, it is literally part of her description.
Yeah.
This is like casting Ryan Gosling as Black Panther. You guys get where I'm going.
I get what you're going. I get it. So yeah, it's the Snow White. I'll finish this off before I dip out and stuff. But yeah, Snow White. I'm kind of interested in what I'm seeing. The CG doors, I don't know, but then you got Lilo and Stitch, which I do want to see. I want to see how. Well, okay, we got
sorry.
Stitch.
She's Polish Colombian descent. I'm sorry, she's not Hispanic. Whatever.
Okay, see, like we got Stitch down. What does Pleakley and Jumbo gonna look like? That's my question.
And are they going to bring back the original voice actor for Quickly?
I know Zach Galifianakis is playing Jumbo, and Billy McNusen is playing Pleakley.
Oh no!
Wait! Who's playing Jumbo and Pleakley?
Zach Galifianakis
is playing
Jumbo.
And who's Pleakley?
Billy McNusen.
Huh.
Okay. Wait. Who's playing? Let's see. Who's the big guy? Cantu, the big
Gantu.
I wonder if he's in the movie. I'm trying to look at the cast list.
Gantu better be in this movie.
Okay.
Oh my God.
The question I want to know when it comes to this movie, and I don't know if they've cast him yet. Who is playing Bubbles?
Oh man. Oh yeah.
Courtney B. Vance.
What's his
I
name?
need to see him.
Courtney B. Vance.
Thank you.
I like Courtney Vance. Been a lot of stuff.
Okay. I would like to be. I mean, I would have liked if it was Ving Rhames, but like he voiced him in the movie, but
he wasn't great. I mean, yeah, okay. Courtney B. Vance. All right.
Okay.
Not mad at that. I would have liked somebody a little buffer, but it's not mad.
So yeah,
Bubbles was buff.
Yeah, he was a big dude.
He was a big dude.
Let's start wrapping this up. I just want to thank everyone for hanging out for the last 3 hours. Congrats to Rydom. What was it? forgot his name. God damn it. Ride Everyday Photos for winning the slab. And did Disney screw up? No, they did the right thing by focusing on what made Disney Disney.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to thank Joe. I want to thank Blue Jay, Mama Bear, DL, Chris, Brian, and anyone else that's been part of Kingdom of Nerds channel for the longest. And I will say this: my next appearance, I don't know if there's going to be a power hour tomorrow because Max is somewhere in a cabin with his family. So my next appearance probably will be Wednesday night on the tax show on Renovision. So I just want to thank everybody. Any final words, guys?
I'm good.
Thank you. And have a good night, everyone. Thank you. See you Wednesday and Friday and Monday. Maybe Sunday.